morning, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good morning. Welcome on in. We're here for a similar stream to yesterday, to be fair, just getting more and more of the layers in. I'm hoping to finish Solemn's layers today, and that way we've got only 2 more outfits to do, I think, or 3. We've kind of just got outfits. We've got a lot of outfits rather than individual layers at this point, so yeah, I'm hoping to get Solemn's one done so we can move on to the others. That being said, I'm pretty happy with where it's at so far. Let me switch screens really quickly because I am actually just talking to a wall again. Whoopsie. There we go. Hello. Good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is doing good. We are, going to be continuing with where we were yesterday, basically. And then at the end of the week, we do have a goblin. We have another goblin to break things up a little bit because we are doing a lot of digital art at the moment. But it's for good reason. It's for good reason. One thing I did need to maybe do, I'll probably do this off stream because I think it will lag things out a bit just because of all the layers. I have to make sure the hair works with the hat. With the other ones, I've had like the hair and the hat on the same layer, and this one I have not. So I need to make sure the hair works with the hat. I think it will, but double checking doesn't hurt. Also Zomboni, good morning, and Sleepy, good morning, and Snore, good morning, thank you. This one's another one that's from TK Maxx, but this one's from like a couple years ago, so I don't know if they would still have it, but I do like them. Again, I like clothing that makes me feel like public service or public transport seating or arcade flooring. Yeah, and this is pretty, I would say pretty spot on for like arcade flooring kind of vibes. I like it, like the kind of arcade you'd get at a cinema or something like that. But yeah, we're gonna keep going with that today. I've got, again, all of the sketches in from yesterday. I don't think I'm gonna go as long as yesterday. But there are reasons. I'm fighting behind the scenes. Specifically the printer. So I kind of want to get some stuff sorted after stream today before shops close and everything like that, just in case we need to pick any things up. I know we already need to pick up ink. You want to know why we want to pick up ink? Because we have a printer scanner and it doesn't scan unless there's full ink. Which is ridiculous because the scan goes directly to my PC. I'm not printing anything. It doesn't need the ink. But if I want to scan any documents, I need a full ink printer. So we had to take out our old ink, which still worked as a printer. To be clear, the ink was working. I was printing just fine, but it wasn't full, so that we can go out later and get some new ink so that it's completely full, so that I can scan something. So I don't think we'll go as long today, because I don't know how many trips to the shops we're gonna need to do, and also, I don't know, you're just like, I've had it with you, technology. I don't know how long my brain will last today. You look cool. Oh, thank you. Cool, handsome buzz seat. That's my goal. Thank you. The 90s wrap. It is very, very 90s for sure. Scanner. Oh no, scanner. One of those printers, right? Scanning doesn't even use it. The ink. It doesn't use ink. And last night I was like, oh, I just need to quickly, like, I wasn't even thinking of it because, like, why would it be an issue? I was like, oh, I just need to quickly scan this and send it off tonight, and then I can be done with it, kind of thing. And we go to scan this document and it's like, no. And I know the ink works because I've been printing out, like, posting stuff for like, the last couple weeks. We've got plenty of ink, just it's not 100% full. On the plus side, we did try and go out last night for stuff and we couldn't find it, but then this was at like 8 p.m. or something, so like most of the shops are closed like 4 or 5 p.m. So like we didn't have very many options. However, I did get some of these from Asda. They're pretty nice. They're like, wait, let me show you the inside. They're the Christmas snacks. But I'll be honest, I was feeling sorry for myself. Look at them. Look at Christmas snacks. Hell yeah. Very cool. They come in a tin. Christmas snacks in a tin. So I have those at least, which is nice. Oh, did Emily have a lovely, lovely lurk? Take care of yourself. Maybe we should invest in an Oni scanner machine. I mean, to be honest, the printer's not that old. The old printer hated me. Like, me specifically. It had a vendetta against me. Like, Shiny would ask to print something and it'd be like, oh yes, Shiny, I will print that form for you right now. I'd ask to print something and it would break. It's like, why? Wait, what have I done? So we ended up replacing that at the old place. So this printer's only like 4 years old, and it is like the combined print scanner. It's fine until you want to switch from one to the other. It's like, oh, you've been scanning for a while, now you want to print? No. Oh, you've been printing for a while, now you want to scan? No. Change everything. Fix everything. Oh dear. Now share? I'll think about it. They're really nice. They're very Moorish. Christmas snacks don't even last until a day from now. Wafer sticks are ridiculous how they are. Like, I got them quite late last night. Also, hi Zero, good morning. I got them quite late last night, so I have not had much time to demolish them yet. But I will take them to the scanner with me when I'm trying to fix it, and I will probably demolish them then. It'll be like stress eating the wafers. Printers are the devil. They are. They're so annoying. Same in this household, the printer hates me, or tech in general. It only behaves when the IT tech tries. Y'all IT tech tries. Yeah. Good breakfast. Yes, go get some breakfast and some nice tea. Oh dear. There is technology in this house that likes me, just not the printer. Although, me and this printer are amicable. It doesn't like me any more than it likes Shiny, so there is that. It just hates both of us. The old printer liked Shiny and hated me. This new printer just doesn't like either of us that much. But yeah, it is what it is. All tech gets scared of the IT tech. But like, Shiny well, he's not an IT tech. He works in computers, but more like software, hardware stuff. I don't know. Complicated stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It's fine. I'm gonna keep fighting it. I just wanted to scan one document and I was like, this is gonna be so easy. I just need to send this off for tomorrow. I'm half tempted if I leave early enough, I can probably find like a post office and just scan it in there. It's just one page. It's really not that bad. It's one page. It's all I need. I'm half tempted just to be like, I'll take the document with me, and that way if we can't find what we need to fix this, I'll just scan it. The thing is, if I want to go to the post office closes the earliest, so I'm like, I'd have to decide that before we knew if we could fix it or not. The printer we had at work is generally not too bad, but it has the maintenance box for head cleaning, which is basically a glorified sponge encased in a... Oh no. I hated using the ones at work because the ones at work we had were very, very iffy, and they were like the really big printers, but if you did it wrong or if they decided to break, which was more often, they just kind of decided to break, it had this little alarm that would play on it, which was just like kind of thing, which would inform everyone that the printer was broken and you were the one using it. Which didn't really feel that good, I must say. Especially when you knew you hadn't done anything wrong. Like, you'd be like, oh, I need to print this email and put it in our files, cool. I'd go to print the email and then you'd have go stand by the printer and the alarm would go off and you're like, great. That makes me feel really good. Computer people scary. Apparently. On a 10-minute break, it's not a... Oh, bless you. I hope that your 10-minute break is going good. I hope the rest of your day is going good as well around the break. Oh, dear. We need to replace the maintenance box for like 30 quid just so it would perform a deep clean and start printing yellows again. Oh, no. Oh, that's quite funny, though. Oh my god, Thai, good morning, welcome on in. It's amazing. It's from TK Maxx. I just like the mod box section of TK Maxx because they have funky patterns. I love it. It's not like the best material in the world. Like, it's very synthetic feeling. Compared to like most of my jumpers, I'm normally a very soft jumper kind of person. It's like my soft jumper, but this one, I overlooked the texture of the fabric for the cool pattern. Oh dear. I remember the big ass printer they had at school. Yeah, for creative writing, it was so fun to print out a text with feedback time. See, that's nice. Maybe I should get one of those for the house, the ones that are like nice. I currently caught a tiny part of the circuit board was off on the pad and wasn't soldered properly by a robot. I found it without eye loops. I'm quite proud of myself. Hey, nice, GG's, good on you. Looks great, thank you. Very arcade flooring. Ah, dear, printing back and forth, swishing in and out. Oh yeah, because it'd print on one side, take it back in, and then print on the other side, right? I remember ones like that. Hell yeah. Get one for your own house. It would need its own room. Yeah, they are quite big. But they were quite consistent. Like, they didn't break as often, I feel like. For my first time finding a part without looking at a colour guide. Hey! Listen, GG's. Be proud of yourself. Be proud of yourself. Oh dear, I need a little sit. I will say as well, my voice is a little tight. I took a week off streaming and my voice is like streaming. Talking? Talking for multiple days in a row? Just getting used to it again. I feel like it happens. The most annoying thing about taking any kind of break from streaming is like the getting your vocal cords back to where they were before. Every single time. Maybe not for everyone. I'm a bit yappy, but like it's my least favorite thing. My least favorite thing is getting myself back used to it again. Such boring exiting adult things, and now we got a new washing machine. I love my washing machine. I've sent so many videos of my washing machine to friends over the years because it's one of the ones that plays the songs, and I love it. We've had a sing-along with my washing machine on stream before. We've done a deep dive into the song that my washing machine is playing. I love my washing machine. I love them. Also been listening to hard rock. Nice. Talking about 5 hours straight. We're not evolutionally. Are we not? I feel like. Are we actually not prepared to speak for 5 hours? Because I feel like my whole life I have been. Like, literally, what was I talking to this about? Oh, yeah, I was talking to like a mate of mine, and for some reason it came up like a while ago. They were like, you seem like, because I'm someone who follows rules like to the T. I like following rules. I'm a big rule follower. And they were like, you seem like the kind of person who never got like a detention and stuff like that at school, yeah. No, you don't understand. I had so many. No, you don't understand. All for talking. I never got a detention for anything else, but God, did I get like 100 for talking. The amount of times I would get a detention for talking, and then I'd go to detention, and then I'd get the after school one for talking during that detention. I was just chatting. Oh God, like I will follow the rules 100% except for shutting up, and then it's just not possible. It's just not. I got so much to say. Oh dear. And they were always for the same thing, and it was always the same few teachers who knew if they did this that I would talk. I would talk. The other thing is I finish my work pretty early a lot of the time, and so it's like, well, what else am I gonna do? I'm done. I'm just gonna talk. Oh dear. Yeah, lawful good, very lawful good, very lawful good. Maybe like neutral good if you include the yapping, but I feel like, is yapping a crime? Is talking a crime? I don't think so. Oh, Lyra, good morning, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. I need to get a new stove, so I've been looking into stoves as well. See, my stove doesn't excite me in the same way that my washing machine does, but I hope that you get a stove that excites you. Yes. We heard you like layers, so put some layers on your layers, and then put a couple more layers on there, just 1 or 2 more. How you doing, JH? Good morning. That would have been me, but when I was in private school, lol. See, I went to a public school. I went to a big public school as well. I won't obviously say what school I went to, but it was big. It was the biggest one in the area. It had a lot of students and no sixth form. Although I don't know if it has one now, but it did when I was there. Anyway, this is to say, kids were doing things that were worse than talking. There were so many of us. There was like, what was it, 400 kids in a year? Like, there were kids doing worse things than talking, so I don't really see why I had to get a detention. I also used to get a detention, no, I didn't get a detention for it, but I used to get into trouble. I wore a hat a lot, and they were like, Jenny, take your hat off, and I was like, no. I don't want to actually, can I like it? Like, is it a crime to wear a hat and talk? Oh dear. Hello, Stall. Hello. You were just yapping about how lawful you are. It's so true. I think I was actually probably quoting stupid YouTube videos that we were sharing among our friend group, if I had to guess. But yeah, I mean, it was harmless. Heck, UK stoves suck. They do. They don't excite me, but I hope you get a good one that maybe does excite you. No, you're fine. Good luck with the rest of work, Ree. I hope it goes well. Oh dear. I need to go back to. Oh no, if you can nip off and you need to nip off, you're absolutely fine. If you ask old school teachers, yes, yapping is a crime worthy of capital. Apparently. Also, I was homeschooled most of my schooling. See, some people work really well with homeschooling. I think because I am just so extroverted and so chatty, I think I would have driven my family up the wall. So, I think it's like one of those things. It works for some people, it doesn't work for others. I don't think it would have worked for me, just because I would have driven someone up the wall. I also had a lot of energy. I still do. Can you believe? I maybe had, like, I was an enthusiastic yapper. I still am, actually. Making up for the mistake. Oh, okay, I see. It's also a yes. Hats are no, they are not. They're not. I don't really wear one anymore, except for, like, hikes, so I'm running so my ears don't get cold. But yeah, you should, but you won't. Very excited for the idea that my oven won't take up 20 minutes. Oh, that is, yeah, 20 minutes is a long time. Also, Dolls, thank you for the lurk. That's very kind of you. I recently got up. It would be stupid to go back to bed. I got things to do. That's fair. Do you want to come help me fight my printer? You want to come over to Wales and we can like both like I do find sometimes with technology just standing there threateningly being like, listen, you're gonna work or we're gonna have a problem. You want to come help me threaten my printer or print a scanner? It's the scanner that's the issue, really. Yeah, I can fight. Yeah, come over to Wales. Help me threaten my scanner. It's like, you have ink in you, and you don't need ink in you. Even if you didn't have it, I could take the ink out of the machine. You still should scan. This is a different process. Yo, listen up. Just because the ink isn't 100% full doesn't mean that you shouldn't scan one document. Just one. Also, thank you for the 7 streak. Printer, why are you like this? I don't know. Hi, Nick. Oh, printer is tired. But like, it's okay. Okay, so the printer is tired. You know what? That doesn't actually matter. That doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter that the printer is tired because the printer's not what's being used. The scanner is. It's a printer scanner. The printer can go take a nap. I don't need its ink, nor do I need its functionality. All I need is the scanner. However, if you try and scan right now, it will tell you, well, we don't quite you haven't quite got enough ink. And it's like, we do. Even if I wanted to print and scan and print this document, we have enough ink, but I don't want to print this document. I just want to scan it. So it really shouldn't matter how much ink is in you. Can you tell it's annoying? This goddamn printer scanner. If you don't behave, I will fill you up with dry old ink cartridges. I will. I'll show. We've not got rid of them, so I'll show you all the older ink cartridges. Like, we can't turn the oven on for a single thing because it takes so long to warm up. Which I guess in some way makes you be very organized, but also that's very annoying. I tried to print a black and white document the other day and couldn't until I... That's stupid. Why are they like this? Scanner was like, I know you're gonna try and trick me into print this, so I'm gonna shut down the entire line of inquiry. Like, I don't want to print it. I need to email it somewhere. Like, I have no interest in reprinting it. I'm good, thank you. What printer is it? I can find out, actually. Let me out my printer really quickly. Just gonna open this Windows faction scan. TS3300. Oh, for God's sakes, don't you dare. Do not you dare. Do not you dare. Stop trying to connect with my printer. It's off. It's off. It's off. I swear to God. Stop it. TS3300, print and scan. We got an EcoTank printer and I've never been happier about it. Next time, next period. If it's a HP, I swear. I think it is a HP. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It sounds, it's like saying only your eyes are tired and nothing else, so you should stay up on this stream still. Yeah! Why are printers like this? It's a good enough model, I bet. No, I think it is a HP printer. I could be wrong, but I think it is. HP, it's always HP. All it means is the drivers are coded silly. Fillable cartridges, world is ending. It's like basically full. We replaced the ink 2 months ago. Like, it's fine. It's got plenty. Even if I wanted to print it, it would be fine. But oh dear. I said it was tired. Now it's sleeping. Sorry if it made a lot of noises as well. I was trying to get it to stop doing things. HP is evil. I feel like it's just very spiteful, and like I get that I'm complaining a lot about it online now, but like it's a printer, it's an inanimate object, like it should listen a little bit, right? Epson EcoTank is amazing, highly recommend, and it's like a third of the price for ink. That does sound good because ink is expensive. That's the annoying thing. It's like we have plenty of ink and now we have to replace our ink because otherwise we can't use the scanner. And we had plenty of ink. Like, we didn't need to replace the ink. So this is a waste of my money. Oh dear. If you use a different ink in the printer knows, they will shut down your printer. It's true. They also need to come up with a better system for the ink so it doesn't dry out without being used for a bit. So I haven't had that, thankfully, because we do actually get a lot of use out of the printer. It's just like the way that things work here for like posting and stuff. The printer gets used quite a bit. So we've not had the issue of it drying out. The issue, yeah, HP, horrible printer, a horrible product, but also horrible printer. Dear. Also, it's also confused. Can happen if not genuine, costs more than a new house ink cartridge. Yeah, they're really expensive. every time. Also, we can't buy, because we have to order them most of the time. We're gonna probably go a bit further afield later today, but like normally if we're not driving a long way, we have to order them online, and we can only order them as like both the color and black and white one together. Well, I don't need the color one that often, but we have to keep ordering the color one. Dear. And then if we replace one and not the other, it's like, why didn't you replace the color as well? It's like, because we don't use color. Like, I know you've got plenty of ink in there. Stop yelling at me. Stop evolving AI. What about the print? Yeah, please evolve printers. Please. I feel like they haven't got better since I was like a child. Dear. Not that I want to get into troubleshooting this online. True. We put an AI inside the printer so the parts can still be used. Yeah, if you could just like put a little robot in there that says, oh yeah, you do still have ink and can use the scanner, which you're not even using the print, but you can use the scanner because there is ink in here. Even a little robot that goes in it and says, you don't actually need ink to scan, that'd be great. That'd be great. If someone could tell my printer that you don't need ink to scan, that'd be amazing. Struble! You have woken up during a heated conversation. Good morning. Struble, my printer scanner is acting up. Specifically, we changed the ink on that thing like a couple months ago, like genuinely, like probably less than 2 months ago. It's got plenty of ink. We have printed a few things in that time, but it's got plenty of ink. And then yesterday evening, I was like, oh, I need to quickly scan this document to send it as an email to someone. So let me just whack that in there. Your ink cartridges aren't 100% full, and so we can't scan this document. Why? Why? So we have to get new stuff. Oh, I spent the money on an egg. Yeah, honestly, I'm glad. If this conversation is making you feel good about your purchases, good. I'm glad. Get something good out of it. I'm not sure if I can even get a new cartridge for HP printer scanner thing, and I think it's either out of laser or they are old. It's out of laser. Oh no. When I worked at Staples like 15 years ago, printer equals more expensive per... Thank God, that's wild. My full ink refill is £50 for all colours. I can't remember how much ours is. I mean, I will probably be able to tell you next stream, but I can't remember what it is right now. Printers of the devil, because I will die on this hill, yeah? Oh, do you have to do it even if it's the only one that's out? Also, here's some fun Bodhi facts, well, printer facts. Canon and Brother use heat to move the ink. Epson uses vibration. It's good to know. Oh, because Epson you can use inks that could cure from heat, like sublimation ink for shirts and mugs. That's really cool, actually. Also, Prison, good morning. We're fighting printers this morning. So far, I haven't had any run out first, apart from black, and we just went for the black refill, which is fair. Oh dear. Also, are good. Sometimes they're designed to need to buy. Well, I mean, ours isn't designed like that, but it always asks for it anyway. You know what printers were cool? The C. We had one of those. We had one of those, and then my family used to make their CDs, and they used to make CDs for us as well, with our favorite songs on them. And then we'd like get like the little pens that you could draw on CDs, like specifically pens for drawing on CDs, so you could make them look really fancy. I liked that. That was pretty cool. Printers are the worst. It's a print scanner, and the scanner can't print unless there's a full tank of ink in the printer, even though they are not connected. You cannot on this machine scan to print. You could only scan it and then separately print it. So there's no like automatic scan and print feature. That doesn't exist. As far as I'm aware, I've never seen a way of doing that. I've never wanted to either, but I've never seen a way of doing that. So why does it need full ink? Why does it need full ink? I don't think it does. I don't think it does. Oh dear. We live in it's so true. We live in 2025. Why are printers still terrible? Oh dear. I think Zai has an Epson. Oh yeah, an Epson Eco Tank. There you go. We're comparing printers now as well. Oh dear. It's good to know, but yeah, it's the way of things. Probably it humbles some people. I do feel humbled by this printer. No, I don't feel humbled by it actually. I think it's being stupid. I think it's being stupid actually. Didn't say hi back. Oh, hi back. I'm dad. Was worth every penny. I have an Eco Tank also, and yeah, happier with it so far. You know what? When this printer eventually decides it doesn't want to print anymore as well as scan, we'll have a look into it. It's just because it feels relatively new. We really only had it for like 4 years, so it's not that old. And it does work sometimes. Normally it works. As long as you don't switch from one function to the other, it's fine. Only scanning or only printing. Switching between them, iffy. Some people do deserve the printer. That is true. I feel like I didn't deserve it. It was like, what? It was like 8 p.m. last night, and I was like, why? It was my last job of the day. I should have thought about this. I should have done it earlier. I had like a few jobs yesterday, and like I finished one of the secret pieces of art that I'm not going to show on stream, but I finished it. So now I only have 3 projects on the go, which is 1 secret piece, the goblin at the end of the week, and the stuff we're doing today, which is the big one, to be fair. But that's 1 ticked off, and then I was like, and now I shall sort that document and send it in an email, because my thought process was they'll see it tomorrow morning, so they don't have, I can send it like at night kind of thing, and then they could just check it the morning, which obviously hasn't happened because I haven't been able to send the document, but whatever. Oh dear. Fixed printers before, yeah, genuinely, fixed printers. So real. Most people don't. Maybe printers is why I hate reading things from paper. The ink is in bottles, you just have to fill it up as much as you need, and you keep the extra for later, which is so good. Also, Struble, thank you for the 3 stream streak, appreciate it! Thank you! I swear they program failure after a certain number of years into it, so you can buy a new one. Our old one lasted a good long time, I will say. It was like a good, like, 6 years, which, considering it came with me through, like, university, I moved house, like, every, like, year at least once. So, like, it moved around a lot. It did pretty good. It did pretty good. This one doesn't have the same excuses. You still got a fax print, that's pretty cool. I've faxed before, but it's been a very long time. It's been like, yeah, 15 years since I last faxed anything, I think. Running around and naked in the winter is just like that. It could easily be, this ink cartridge is calculated to work out, please change thing. Yeah, I personally can hate printing, but I really love the final results. I tend to forget about the bad time unless it's problems with the magenta. No, yeah, me and this printer do not have that relationship. Also, Added Shadow, good morning. Welcome. We hate printer and scanner. Welcome to hating printer and scanner today. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. It's fax machine as well, a combined paper and fax. So we don't have faxes, ours just scanner printer. Good morning to everyone in chat. Thank you. It's from TK Maxx. It's from TK Maxx Modbox. How you doing? Good morning. Lot of dial-up noises. I wish I knew my parents had a printer and it only works if you threaten to disown it. So that's what we've been doing. Well, we've not been threatening to disown it. We have been threatening it with violence. Problems with the magenta too, oh my god. I'm a personal vendetta against Adobe Acrobat. Also, Mason, good morning, welcome on in. We all hate printers. I recently printed my Pokemon stickers later on this week. I might print the entire set. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, that is fun. I would love to get, I think it is, because my printer I don't think likes to print on stickers, which is like fair as an older printer, whatever. I would love to get a printer that can print on like vinyls and stuff like that, so I could then, you know, or I guess a Cricut, which can cut vinyls out. Either way, something where I can make my own stupid t-shirts, basically, like just for me, just I can rock up on stream with some weird slogan and just be like, yeah, no, it's a normal t-shirt, everyone. I don't know what you're talking about. Like the women fear me, fish fear me kind of vibes. Welcome to our printer support group. I would love a printer scanner combination, but despite numerous hints, I've not been granted one for my birthday or Christmases. You need to write it now so that Santa can see it before. Yeah. Rename the street to printer support group at this point. It's like, we just don't like printers. Good morning, Jade, how goes it? It's literally if you click remove the print tab, then it starts to print. I have, actually, no, now that you say that, even when I wanted to use the printer last, I had to reconnect the Bluetooth because it wasn't having it. Maybe it is just being funky at the moment. It also refuses to leave the list of printers, but, dear. I feel like printers have just gotten worse as time has gone on because they keep adding more and more features but don't fix the actual issues. I think that's honestly a really fair take. Because it doesn't really feel like printers have evolved that much as far as like your everyday household printer. But again, like, they don't work any better. Like, I feel like I have the same issues with the printer that we have now that I had at the printer in my parents' house, that we had with like our first printer like 20 years ago. I feel like it's never got better. If anything, yeah, like, you know, we always had just a standard print, and now we have a print and scan, so we can do scanning as well, but as soon as you try to switch from one function to the other, everything breaks. And now I can't print things either. So like, yeah, only issue with our printer is the connecting to the Wi-Fi, but once it's done, no issues. Yeah, Bluetooth, ours is Bluetooth, and I feel like Bluetooth is just iffy. Yeah, I want to sign up to be part of the PhD. Oh no, the PHA, the Printer Hater Association, is it? You can join. You can. It's free entry. Anyone can join. No printed documents required. I'm very happy. The endo appointment went well. The non-protest road as well as Easter. GG's. GG's. I'm glad things are going well. Hell yeah. Nice. Nice. I hope you get all the results you want. Yeah. I think my scanner rollers are worn out as well. It doesn't want to suck the paper. Ours does, but only if you slide it to the right. If you slide the paper to the right, it grabs it just fine. If you slide it to the left, it's like, and it's like, it makes all these whirring noises like it's trying to grab it and it just can't quite find it. Slide it to the right, it's okay. Oh dear, the button means remove my need for a document by printing it. I've got a sticker I printed on the live stream chat to show the paper off rather than anything. Printer's been working well, so I'm touching, yes. Oh my god, yeah, if your printer is doing well for you, touch wood, touch wood. Oh yeah, that's a really good sticker. No, that looks like you and your printer are getting along. Also, I love good Pokemons. Good Pokemons, very sparkly, very ghostly, very cool, hell yeah. Printers are a universal aggravating issue, and that how has anyone not taken it upon themselves to fix? Literally. It makes a surprising amount of sense. It might be kids, I don't know, but I love you. Have you tried to reset the whole printer? Well, us? Yes, and it's unfortunately now doing the error, which we get the same error every time it does this, where it's like, you've switched from printing to scanning. Replace the ink. So you can take the ink out and put it back in, but if it's not 100% full, it knows, somehow. So it wants new ink, actually. It doesn't want the old ink. It doesn't want the ink that's basically full. It wants new ink. So you have to go feed it new ink. It's very picky. It sounds so stupid. Like, when you talk about the issues your printer has, it's like, yeah, if you slide the paper over to the right, then it likes it. But if you slide it to the left, it won't grab it. When it does the ink error, it wants you to remove the ink and put in a full one. If it's even slightly less than full, it knows and it says, no, I don't like that. It's really spoiled. It's very spoiled. I think the problem with print is actually capitalism, which is a touch more difficult to solve. Yeah. Also, hi, crap, welcome on in. Chip inside the cartridge. It knows. It just knows. Time to look for Ophi. Yes, Ophi Butter Push. I will do Ophi a shout out once people have filtered in, probably like after an hour. Because you can only do shout-outs every set amount of time, and I want to make sure we've got a few people in so people know. But yes, if you do already know, if you know the deal, you go. Feel like they know more than humans these days. Namely, the manufacturers make more money from ink refills, hence the current absurd DRM-laden refill situation. They also kept good morning. The old ink is icky. It wants a fresh batch. It's so new though. We literally only got it a couple months ago. That is new ink. We've used it a few times for printing like postage labels and stuff, but like there is so much ink in that. Have you ever heard the story of the lonely printer? I have not. I've not. There's an unstoppable gluttony in greed in the way they talk about the more ink. Indeed, and also they don't make them last a couple of decades anymore. Same for batteries for motorists in America. No reason to have detectors tied to the power mains of the battery for backup, but no. Okay, Natam, get good nap, good Z's. Thank you for listening to my printer rants. I appreciate it. I appreciate the printer support group this morning. I wasn't gonna come online and just rant about my printer, but I'm glad that I have. Thank you. I needed this morning. There was a printer that people had in a separate room, but it would only print if there was someone in there with it. So they referred to it as a lonely printer, and they did some actual looking into the thing, and they found the room temperature was too low for the printer to work, so they added heat from the body, made it work. So they moved the printer to another room with another device where the temperature was higher and no longer needed the lonely printer because it had a friend. I've not heard of that. That is cute. That's also reminded me that I should probably wear my glasses. You see a paragraph of text and you're like, worms? Worms in this stream? Wild. Wasn't expecting that. Let me get the glasses on. Oh dear. I think that's mandatory for us now, especially with the new stuff, power connected batteries with backup. Oh, ours are like, yeah, ours are still battery powered, but like they just use like AA's and stuff like that for the most part. Because we actually have 2 smoke alarms and 2 carbon monoxide, because the house already had a smoke alarm and a carbon monoxide, and then we also took our own with us. So we've got 2, which is fine. Yeah. My house was built in 2016. It doesn't have them tied to the mains. Oh. Sometimes machines are acting so human. It is cute. Smoke detectors have the most hilarious sense of humor with timing. In the memes I've seen, at least. I think our one's been pretty good. I set it off once. What was I doing? I made something and I set it off. It just made like more smoke than I was expecting. This is my favorite internet story. This is very cute. Let me switch it. Is it okay if I call you handsome man? Like, hello again, handsome man. Or is that weird? I genuinely can't tell. Well, I don't think that I'm particularly handsome. It's very kind of you, but it doesn't. It feels a little. I don't know. I'm not there yet. The issue is not the compliment. The issue. I just don't think it's quite appropriate. Like, it just doesn't. I just don't think I'm quite there yet. Oh dear. But thank you. It's very kind of you. Oh dear. I'm just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. Also, speaking of just a little guy, I need to get some new nibs in this, because this one is starting to draw on its own. Do other people's have this? Sorry, technology. The stream today. Other people also, thank you for the horn. I appreciate it, Rapo Rub. Do other people who have drawing tablets experience this? When your nib wears down a bit, you hold the pen like here, and it just starts drawing on the tablet like a ghost. Like only when it's really worn down, but like when it's really worn down, a ghost possesses my drawing tablet and it starts drawing from like an inch away. So like I haven't touched the canvas and it's drawing. What's that about? Why does that happen? I'm still relatively new to drawing tablets. I don't know why this happens, but yeah, it's got to the point where the ghost has invaded and I need to change my nib. Oh dear. Prismatic has spoken. The council has agreed. We have a council, right? Surely there should be a council. I mean, we have the council of hating printer scanners. Therefore, you got a nice face. Very gender neutral. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh dear. That's very kind of you. The council has come to the agreement. I don't think so. Not at this stage, but I appreciate the thought. I'm not gonna worn down that much yet. Okay, I challenge you. Wear your nib like the whole way down and see if the ghost possesses your... See if the ghost possesses your drawing tablet. Because it just starts drawing when your pen isn't touching it yet. It's very odd. Oh dear, I lied. Our law doesn't require a power line. One change is... Oh, I see. I did drop my pen and now sometimes it doesn't want to draw. Oh no, never happened to me, but to be honest, I've been a good rat with my nibs. That's fair. I haven't had a drawing tablet in 20 years also, so nope, because it didn't have pens then. That's so fair. I have had experiences with that, with the pen for my Surface, which I use as a drawing tablet. Yeah, it's like it's not touching it, but it's drawing. Yeah, it's very odd. I think I haven't had to replace a nib ever. What? What am I doing wrong then? What? Hate it when my nibs chafe. I hate it when my nibs chafe. You're so right. Dear. Wear the nib and see if the ghost possesses you. But, I mean, is it not tempting? Oh dear. You know you look like Jelly Milo Thatch from Atlantis? Oh, you know what? I could kind of see it. If my jawline and nose was slightly stronger, I would see it. I would see it. One of those digital artist experiences I can relate to, people always talking about needing more nibs, and I'm like, you guys wearing down your nibs? Tell me your secrets. Tell me your secrets for how you're keeping your nibs. Because I've had to replace it every couple months. Otherwise the ghosts possess my tablet. You're so pretty, god damn it. My phone stylus does do that though, but it's settling. I can change the distance from the screen before it senses it. Ooh, it's a setting, not it's settling. I thought you were like, oh, but it really settles me. It settles my heart when the ghosts possess my phone. Makes me feel much better about things, actually. So, you know, I don't complain about it because it brings me nothing but happiness. Oh dear. Not the exact experience, but not behaving like it should. I think I just put very little pressure on my pen. I think I need to strive to put less pressure on my pen. Maybe do with the amount of yeah, what Prism said. I need to draw a thon. I don't dude, I draw a thon. You draw a ton. I don't overdo them, but I wouldn't need to change it if I wasn't afraid of... I still wouldn't need to change it if I wasn't afraid of hurting my tablet. I see. I hope my tablet's alright. So now I'm like, have I been abusing my tablet this whole time? Why is my pen pink? I feel like sometimes I reload clip and I just have no memory of, like, what the... When was I using pink? This is a completely black and white drawing. What the hell was I doing? And I'm going a little cartoonish with this because I just think it's more fun, honestly. I guess this works. Like that. I don't know if I love the shape of the skull is the thing. I think it's like okay, but I don't think it's that good. Also, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. Good morning. Dear. Jelly, you're drawing too aggressive. Am I? I don't feel like I am. I wonder if it's because embroidery requires more Oh. 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 Prism, you might honestly be onto something there. I do spend half my life like into like thick fabric. Oh no. Oh dear. So that testosterone. Well, that would be a bit not yet. Gotta wait till next month for that. Question you should ask: why not pink? But why pink? I like the pink. The pink was nice, but like, why pink? Like, my nibs only look slightly shorter. I used to leave them chiseled when I had screener's tablet, but I wouldn't be careful. Pink is a good color. I mean, it is a good color, and it was a good shade of pink. I just wasn't expecting it. Your jawline is way better than mine. Oh, I used my beard to fake a jawline. That's very kind of you. I have a pretty strong jaw, but I've always kind of liked my jaw. My jaw is fancy. My jaw and my nose. Oh dear. I will say though, I feel like... What is it? I feel that when I'm like talking about pent up primal rage, I think it's because I eat with full velocity all the time. Did you know, a couple months ago, Nick, I bit a hole right through my tongue when eating sushi because I mistook my tongue for a piece of the sashimi, and instead of biting it like a normal person, and like at a normal velocity, I bit straight through my tongue, to the extent where like my tongue was like this. Wait. Sorry, I'll keep it nice and cartoony, so don't worry, it won't be graphic. What does a tongue look like? Wait a minute, no, it's from the other side. That's my tongue. Like, I bit here, and there was like a flap of tongue that had like the taste buds on it. Because I ripped it up. And now there's a bit of my tongue that I can't feel anymore. Like, when you run over it, I can't feel it. It's just numb. Because I did this to it. This was also the day before Bateman's wedding, and so I was about to go see all of my friends, and my tongue was so swollen. I was like, guys, I'm not going to be able to meet up with everyone because I sound like this, and I can't stop talking like this, and every time I try to talk, I dribble. I haven't seen these people for like the last year. I don't want to like meet them all up and be like, hi guys, nice to see you, long time no see, except I can only talk like this. Because my tongue is so swollen. But it ended up being fine. We went to McDonald's because everywhere's closed near us at night because we live in the middle of nowhere, but we needed to get some ice so that my tongue was less swollen. So we went to McDonald's at like 11 p.m. and we were like, can we have a cup of ice, please? We'll pay for it. I just... What the heck? Oh my god! Wait! Sammy! What are you doing? Thank you so much for the hecking 15 gifted subs! That's incredibly kind of you! Jesus Christ, to Kalina, to Gigi, to Kitten Adoption, to Bluey, to Jay, to Jess, to Lady, to Green Chip, to Jerry, to Toad, to Johan, to Kittles, Summoner, Ms, and Franchise. Thank you so much. That's incredibly kind of you. What the heck? As we're doing a stupid story about me biting through my tongue. Jaw-related facts in the movie Mickey 7, the VR had trouble face hopping. Because the jawline is so chiseled. Goals. Goals. You eat rocks. Your point! Also, thank you for gifting us up to Zomboti as well. What the actual hell? Holy! Good morning, Pooji. Welcome on in. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. Hope they enjoy your emotes. I hope you enjoy the emotes. That's very kind. Also, thank you for the heckin' William Shatner. Thank you for the heckin' treasure train as well. What the actual hell? That's incredibly kind of you. Jesus. Also, I hope you're doing well in general. I hope things are going good for you. Dear. You were just talking about in September where I bit a hole through my tongue. Right, the day before Bateman's wedding. And then we had to go to McDonald's to go get ice because we had no ice in the house and we needed it like now. And so we went to McDonald's to go get ice for my tongue. Because it had a hole in it and it was so swollen. You know what, the more I look at this, the more I'm like, I think this was fine the way it was. I think I was being silly. I think it was perfect. Oh dear. Also, yeah, good morning, Sammy. How was your con? I hope that it was good. Good morning. Oh dear. I hope everything has been going well for you. Oh dear, thanks for sharing the love. Also, Fox, good morning. Ouch. Yeah, it was actually very, like, I think I went into shock pretty quickly, but it was very painful. It was very painful and very messy. And also in my mouth. Which is like the worst because it's very hard to escape it when it's inside of your mouth. I just want to do a goofy skull. I feel like, okay, wait, I'm just going to completely redraw this. I've drawn so many skulls over the years, I just don't like that skull. I don't know. I'm not vibing with it. And I'm like, I know I can draw skulls. And I've got like a way that I like to draw skulls. Which is like, more like, I suppose, that, and then like that. Yeah, I just really didn't like the shape of that one that I was doing. I want to do more of a cartoony one, and that's a bit more cartoony. Yeah. Oh dear. McDonald's came in and clutched the when they did. Like 11 p.m. the day before the wedding. Can we have a cup of ice, please? He's bitten for a stomach. And I was just there like, please help me. My tongue. Oh dear. The vows are rewritten to include, do you promise to love and to honor your future? Well, no, because it wasn't my wedding day. It was Bate's. But also, Bate had a lot of friends going that I don't get to see very often. And I was like, I don't want to see these friends that I get to see like once in a blue moon, right? And I'm a mess, actually. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, they got the ice for you. Yeah, I was the problem. It was me. Oh, Captor, what are you doing? Otter Frog, Kit Kat, OG, Elaine, and Retoto. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. And you, Jelly, are you loving it? I am loving it. Oh, God. Thank you so much, Cap, for the 5 gifted. That's incredibly kind as well. What the heck, guys? What the heck, Prism? Thank you for gifting us up to Addis Shadow. Guys, it's incredibly kind of you. Thank you very much. What the actual heck? Oh, dear. Oh, does that mean that it is now a treasure train? Does that put it into... Yeah, it did, didn't it? 35... Bless you. Thank you. I promise to abuse his power. Hell yeah. As is your right as the owner of the emotes now. Is your right to abuse the power. Oh dear. No, I hope you're all doing well. I hope everything's been good for you all. Oh dear. Coming out of this one with jelly emotes. Everyone's got that. As you should. Which one? There's like 10 of us in this community. If I had known there were so many Ashes in this goddamn community, I would have still probably picked the same name. But arguably I'm older than half of you. I get first dibs. But still, I would have thought about it even more. Oh dear. There we go. I'm the eldest, but don't worry, you can keep your right. What does it mean? You can keep it. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. Yeah, if Sammy says I can keep it, then it's mine, and you can't have it anymore. That's. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Oh dear. Yeah, so that's my name. Also, this is a much better skull. Literally just redrawing it from scratch sometimes is what I need. That's a much better skull. I can work with this as a tattoo. Oh dear. Oh dear. Today is a bowling alley. Is that? Oh no, I thought you were going. Oh my god, Star, enjoy bowling. No, I'm bowling. I'm the bowling alley. It's me. Thank you. It's from TK Maxx, but from a couple years ago, so I don't know if they'd still have this one. Oh dear, keep it too. Be real, I heck love the emotes. I'm glad. Hell yeah, I'm so glad. Oh dear. It does look better. Thank you. Thank you. Oh dear, yeah, I think it's a much better skull. Sometimes it just, like, where's the old skull? Show the old one. No character. Silly. Proper. I don't know, I just don't think I did a good skull drawing before. That's okay, I can redo it. That's a much better, more like I can imagine this as an actual tattoo. I just want to maybe make it a bit more like that. So it's a little bit more around the outside. Because I feel like if it's perfectly center in the arm, that feels kind of weird. There you go. Whereas that feels a bit more normal. Mossy, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning. Ah, dear Prism, so cool. Thank you so much, Prism. Wait, who did you give subs to? Who did you give subs to? Homesick, Clins, Apache, DJ, and Looney. Thank you so much for gifting those 5 subs to those 5 people. And those 5 people, I hope you enjoyed the emotes thanks to Prism. Oh dear. I keep hearing it's from TK Maxx so much. Honestly, the only places I shop are TK Maxx and charity shops. Wow. That's it. That's it. Is that Icarus? Icarus, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Oh, and Steady Hands. Actually, yeah, to be fair, although I don't shop at Steady Hands much, I get bought stuff from Steady Hands. Shiny wants stuff from them now because the cardigans are like such. They're really nice. Here's the goblin one. Look at it. That's such a cool cardigan. So yeah, now Shiny's asking for them for Christmas. We're gonna be snapses. There's like 21 subs in like 5 minutes. Yeah, it's kind of wild. Oh, Thomas. Thank you so much for gifting us up to Icarus as well. And thank you for the hydrate. You're so right. Oh dear, where'd you get that one? The goblin one? I get you the link. 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 I link you. Don't worry, I have it on hand. Steady hands, goblin. This. I get you link. Oh my god, my voice. I get you the link. There it is. Humst. Oh, Lanka, thank you for the resub. That's very kind of you. For 2 months, thank you. Level 7. Jesus Christ, it's a big train. My lord. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. No, you're fine. I got you. I got you. Thank you. It's okay. I think I'm big of the opinion the more people that show love for the goblin cardigan, the more likely they are to make more goblin things, which also benefits me. I want more goblin things. So the more people that are like, there's that jumper that Jelly has. I kind of want it. I'm more than happy to oblige. Make them so successful, and then maybe they'll make more goblin stuff. And then I can ask for more goblin stuff. They also have a very cute jellyfish collection. I have some of that, which I wore to TwitchCon. It's very cute. And I have the House Moving Castle one, which is really cute. We need 10 more subs. For what? Oh dear. No, thank you so much, everyone who gifted subs and made a really big train. It was really, really kind of you. Yes, there is an art share today. Yeah, the only day I wasn't doing art share was specifically Sunday, just because it felt like asking people to stay around for art share on Sunday would have been a bit like, I don't know, weird. feel like people should stay on on Sunday stream if they wanted to be here, not like because they felt like they had to be. So yeah, no, there was none on Sunday, but other than that, there should be art share every stream this week. Yes, yes, yes. Oh dear. Yeah. I've had enough goblin things to be fair. I have a lot of MPs and trans masks in the group. Oh dear. I mean, to be fair, goblins are pretty cool. Speaking of, we're making more goblin art on what's the day? Thursday. On Thursday, we're making more goblins. More goblins soon. Oh god. Pooshi! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs to Mercy, Mousy, Dade, Boo, and Koliak. Thank you, that's very kind of you. So thank you. Prism is evil giggling, I imagine. Jelly is spreading goblin propaganda. I couldn't be happier. There's a good agenda to have. Also, Spice Fox, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. You wild people. Oh dear. I'm headcanoning this that my first skull was so bad that as soon as I started drawing a new skull, everyone was like, cheer Jelly on. Let Jelly know that this skull is much better. This is the skull. Do you do commissions? Not right now, just because I'm very behind. So we've got like a really big project on the go here at the moment. And then I have a piece that I need to make for someone by the end of the month and the goblin. And then we have a charity event at the beginning of December. Basically, I'd like to, and I have a page to do it. It's just, I can't commit to it right now. So one day I'd like to, as of right now, no. Yeah, sorry. But I appreciate the thought regardless. When things have quietened down, because next year I've talked about this already, but I've committed to doing only 2 charity events next year. Specifically Boobtober and Starlight, which is in the second half of the year, just so that I can actually focus on some of my own projects for the first half of the year, because for the last few years, there's things that I've wanted to do that I physically haven't had the time to do because, yeah, of all of the sorting the redeems from events constantly and yeah, which again is stuff that I'm happy to do, to be clear. Like, I wouldn't have taken on those charity events if it wasn't something that I wanted to do, but it's definitely put me in a space where like I'm always playing catch up. So yeah, we'll be playing catch up for the rest of the year too, probably. But then next year I have some events that I have planned. There is one event in particular that I've wanted to do for the last couple years and that I am planning to do next year. I want to make some art for it soon so that I can, because I need to actually start planning it now. But yeah, I've got some stuff, but it just meant that I had to like cut charity for a minute. But again, we've done in the last 5.5 years, like 4 to 5 charity events a year. And I am proud of that. Also, thank you so much for the hype chest. Thank you so much for the new emote. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Choo-choo! Choo-choo! Today is going to be a ton better than yesterday, but I keep getting one stitch wrong and it how dare. That's very rude. I'm sorry that's happening to you, Star. This would be for another 4 months or so. I might have to get back to you in the new year, and I'll get back to you then. Basically, we have a big project that is going to take a lot of behind the scenes. And I kind of want to get like a proper poster for it made before I properly announce it, to be honest. But I will need to get that done soon because, yeah, otherwise I'm not going to have time to organize it because it's going to be like a couple of months of organization, I think. Since it is like a long event. It's a long event and involves a lot of people. So I need to get on that one. But I wanted to get through Boobtober first, in my defense. I had Boobtober to finish, and now that that's done, I'm like, well, now there is no excuse. And as I keep using, I just had to get Boobtober finished. You know how it is. Oh dear. Got to say, like, hi. Oh, Lala! How are you doing? Hello. I hope you are good. Oh, Sammy, thank you for gifting a sub to Lala as well. Lala, I hope you enjoy the emotes. Thank you so much. It's incredibly kind of you. I can't wait for the announcement. Well, I think, Star, you know what it is. I think you're one of the people, there's a couple people behind the scenes that stream that I've just been like, this is a thing that I want to do. I do? Mayhapsy! Or maybe you don't. Listen, maybe either I can't remember if I had the conversation with you about it at TwitchCon, but like TwitchCon was a while ago. So I think it'll be one of those things of once I formally announce it, you'll be like, oh yeah, that thing you mentioned like 6 months ago, and it's like, yep, the thing that I mentioned like 6 months ago. Because yeah, there were a few streamers I ran it past as far as like, do we think this is possible? Do we think this is an achievable thing? I don't know. Alright. I want to do a thicker outline as well, but let me get that in there first. There you go. And then I don't really want to have too many in between there, so I think something like that would probably do it. And then we can do a nice thick outline, maybe thicken up around the teeth a little bit. Have some of the thickness jump inside of it, and then yeah, we'll just properly thicken around the outside. And then I like that. That'll do. That'll do as a simple tattoo. Ah, dear. Yeah, I think I even forgot I don't know. I do? It's the ADT. I do? Are we sure? I think I forgot it. Don't worry if you've forgotten, it is not an issue, because it wasn't like that. I was basically just running ideas past people at that point, so it's not an issue at all, and also like the final plan might have changed slightly. I mean, I guess I could make a poster. I just kind of want to make sure that I finalized a few things first. You know how it is. I want to talk about it online because I'm excited about it, but also I want to make sure that I've got everything 100% sorted before getting the hype started, especially for an event that likely won't happen until March, if I had to guess. Currently, March has been looking like the best month for it. Just because I have some hikes planned the rest of the year. Got some busy times. I want to go do Snowdon next year. No spoilers allowed. Well, it wouldn't be a massive issue. I was talking to Shiny about it because I was like, do you think it'd be a problem if I told people? And Shiny was, because like there is a thing where you have like an idea on Twitch where it's like, it's a little bit different. I don't think someone's done this. And there's like, oh, will people snipe your ideas? And it's like, no, I don't think so, because I think the reason that no one's done this is because it sounds like an absolute nightmare. Like, why would you do this? Except for if you happen to enjoy it. Kind of like us doing like an embroidery every day for a month. Obviously we do that as a part of Chroma, but even if that had been a completely separate thing, I just can't imagine many people going and doing it, to be honest. Puzzle! Thank you so much for the Prime. That's incredibly kind of you. Good morning as well. I hope you're doing well. Jesus Christ, everyone's gonna have emotes. Emotes for everyone. Jesus. All emotes. But thank you, it's very kind of you. No spoilers are. I don't know if you're 100% sure. Yeah, I think it's just I won't spoil it while I'm live. I'll make sure that I have a proper poster for it first, but I'll try and get that done maybe tomorrow, or like finalize, because there's just 1 or 2 things I need to like tick the boxes of. Hey, listen, maybe if my scanner worked, maybe if my scanner worked, this would be quicker. But yeah, no, I like that. Doesn't take away too much. That will do me as a tattoo, I think. Ah, dear. I went up Snowdon. Didn't hike it though, and it was the foggiest day. We wanted to do it this year because I've heard good things. I know a couple people that have done Snowdon and are like, this is a really fun one. Like it's a day of, like, you want to go early because it gets very warm, and also you want to see like the sunrise and stuff like that. So you want to go early if you can, but like it's meant to be really good, and I've only heard good things. And I meant to do it this year, but then all of my friends got married, so it was like, and then we had to move work around and stuff like that, and it was just like this, we don't have a weekend where we could do this, so we've just put it off till next year. But next year I think we're dragging my parents along with us, so that it won't be me and Shiny alone. It'll also be us, and my parents are also doing it with us, so that's kind of cool. And so I was going to be, oh, thank you, Lala, I appreciate it. Just wanted to give some support since I couldn't be here Sunday. Bless you. That was very kind of you. Now to go wallow in depression and self-hatred. Oh no! Keep on shining your bright light, your amazing bright soul of a jellyfish. You give people a safe space to be who they are and you touch more lives than you could possibly imagine. Sammy, what the heck? Sammy, I really hope that the week starts to get better for you. And thank you so much as well for all the subs, for giving so many people the emotes and stuff. It's incredibly kind of you. Also, I don't know if I'm okay. If you need to go lurk, you go lurk. And I could be wrong here. I don't know if you worked out what was going on like at least 6 months in advance, because I do remember having a conversation with you like early this year, and I don't know why I left it being like, I feel like Sammy knows. And if you did, thank you for keeping everything a secret for like all of those months, because I don't think I ever said anything to you. But you know when you leave a conversation where you're like, I don't know, I could just be being paranoid, but I feel like Sammy somehow knows. Oh dear. I thought you said Snowdon and I was like, Undertale. God damn it. Snowdon. It's a mountain. Oh dear. That's gonna be so good. I hope you do get good weather. Yeah, so we're trying to find a time to do it. I think we're looking at May. The thing is, I'm also cheese rolling in May. So, like, for example, we wouldn't want to do Snowdon after cheese rolling in case I break all of my limbs. Doing cheese roll. in case I break every bone in my body, we don't want to make any we don't want to make any plans for post cheese rolling. Just in the event that something breaks. So we're like, well, cheese rolling is on the 25th of May. That means we need to do it before the 25th of May at some point. So we've just been like looking at schedules to when we can do this. Not too early in the year where it's like just not good weather, but also not post cheese rolling, because otherwise I might not be able to hike because I might have broken all of my limbs. Or maybe not, you know, you get the vibe. Sending all of the hugs, yeah. Oh dear, very lucky. No, have a lovely lucky luck. Oh dear. Oh dear. Even if you don't break your limbs, there'll be bruises, surely. I'm gonna try and bum shuffle down, but also I am a creature of high energy and hype, and if everyone else is hype, I will also be hype, and I can only imagine it looks really hype. But I will try my best to be safe. Do not worry. Do not worry. I don't want to break my limbs. The concerned eye twitch. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's gonna be fine. Oh god. But we also, to be sensible, should do the cheese rolling after Snowdon. I may have completely forgotten about it either way. I'm very excited for next gen. I can't wait for all the stuff. Thank you, Star. I'm also excited. I'm also excited to see the cool stuff you're gonna do. Hell yeah. I don't know, but I don't oh, okay, didn't presume people's gender because it's such vague in my surroundings. I had noticed you presenting more maths, so it wasn't like a surprise at all. Had you in my hand? That's fair. That's super fair. Yeah, I can't remember what set me off at one point, but I think also I have just been living in like high paranoia for the last year, so it's very likely in my head, or it was very likely in my head. Oh dear. All right, skull tattoo. And then we'll just mimic it to the other side. So we'll just keep it on one side for now. Okay. What's next? What is next? The necklaces and then the burb, I think. I'm mildly concerned, but I'm also laughing my butt off. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm probably just gonna bum shuffle down. It'll be okay. I somewhat new suspected, I guess, is the word, because I asked about, oh yeah, you were one of the people. I'm not very good at lying, nor do I like lying. So if somebody puts me on like a spot of like, what? I won't likely lie, but I will dodge. Yeah. Yeah. Oh dear. Because I asked about a drawing a while ago, so this is why I'm like, I see, the jelliest jelliest. But also, to be honest, I think I forgot midway either about a rumor or overthinking at that. This is the thing. It happened a few times during Pride Month because a couple of different artists asked me things. I'm not good at lying, and I really don't like it. It makes me very uncomfortable. So I was like, I'm not gonna lie, but I am going to dodge the question at this stage. Yeah. So there's a lot of dodging in DMs. But thank you for bearing with me. This sounds like me reassuring people that I'm going on a hike in the canyons. The canyons is a good idea. And coming up with a broken foot from stepping off of a curb. Oh, that's so typical. It's so typical. It's always the stupid little things just slightly misjudging, or like getting hit by a tree root or something, and it's like, well, there goes my ankle. You're not helping the stereotype though. Trans femmes work in IT. Hi. Trans masks are artists. Oh, is that a stereotype? I'm still new here. Shoot. Well. When I'm done with all my commissions I've stacked up, I'm gonna have some such cool art projects. I think two of my biggest ones are Vile's plush suit. That's really exciting. And Chroma for the cosplay. Yes, because you're doing a cosplay for Chroma next year. Also really exciting. I need to work out what capacity I'm going to be able to do Chroma next year again, because I love doing it every day, but I don't want to compete next year. I'm going to purposefully not compete next year because it was a lot of pressure. And as much as I had a really good time, I think I like doing it as just a standard thing. Unless it happens to be like a theme that I'm like, I love this. Must run. No, you're fine. Take care of yourself, Sammy, and I really hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much for all the support and also for all the kind words. It's very kind of you. Lying is scary, it's true. I wasn't here on Sunday, but I read the Discord message. It was a surprise for me. I thought it was just subject. We've had a few people who've joined the last few months who were just like, oh no, we just assumed you were already out. And it's like, thank you, that's very kind of you. Was not. Dying for Jelly to switch to IT. Yeah, that. Imagine you could control your gender by switching jobs. No, after my interactions with the computer, not the computer, the printer and scanner yesterday, the only way that I would work in IT is in like maybe a demolitions department, for sure. Anything else and I'm not interested. Dear. Morning, Squid, how are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're enjoying your orange and lemon. I didn't find orange and lemon in the Christmas snacks, but I did find these. And they're pretty cool. They're in Asda. The Asda Christmas section. And they were like a little expensive. They were like £3, but still. Oh dear, they're pretty good. Oh dear. What if I'm an MB that's done both? Like you said, MB. That explains it. I didn't know there's a stereotype, but oh god. I guess, yeah. Well, me and you both. Actually, a lot of us. I guess we're all stuck there. Whoops. Happy to be you now. Thank you. It's been a much better year. A much better year. Be epic if I got to join, but not sure. You never know until you try. Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't assume. I mean, there's a whole ass clip of me looking like an ass because I was like, yeah, like if I got in, I would do this, and this. And then like a week later I get in. So it's like, well, I guess never say never. But I don't know that I'd want to do it again unless the theme was something that I really felt I could lean into with the crafts that I do, because it did feel there was a level of pressure and like stress, which if it had been for like a week, I think would have been okay, but like for the full month, I felt very watched and like no one was mean or rude though. Everyone was very nice, but I just don't know that I like being in the center of attention quite that much. Not anymore. I'm too old. Oh dear. Lily wants to be one of those hammers. Yes, I would hammer the misbehaving printers. I would absolutely. What are they called? Like the smash rooms. I want to go to a smash room and I want to smash. Yeah, I want to smash the printer scanners specifically. I'm doing okay, thank you. How are you? I'm good. Our orange and lemon slices did not come till... No. Oh, they did not last till Christmas. Okay, I was about to say, they didn't come till Christmas? Yeah, were you all saving them? No, much more normal. You ate them. Good. I mean, you need to break the stereotype by switching... No, not switching. Sorry, dude. Completely misunderstood us. I was like, yeah, sure, go off. Whatever you say. Oh god. Sorry, I completely misunderstood. Oh my god. I'd rather fall asleep on my pillow than a cat, so I'm gonna lurk. No, you're fine. If you need to go get some Z's, go get some Z's. It was lovely to see you. Sleep well, yeah. Talking about cosplay, I'm planning on getting back into it. I have 3 cosplays coming up. A human version of Parcelus from Guilty Gear, Ragatha from Digital Circus, and Ryoko from Kill la Kill. Oh my god, all very different. All very different, but very exciting. Percussive maintenance. Yeah, I want to do Ragatha cosplay because I can crochet the wig. Oh my god, that would be so cool. That would be so cool. Someone who has a computing degree, printers are the devil. I agree. Smash, you say, sounds like everything. I need to get that game so we can play that. I think it'll be probably next month that we play it. Maybe. Yeah, I think it'll probably be next month that we play it, but I need to get it so I can play it. I need to find a day where I can play it with Blapple as well. I was gonna say, maybe it's part of Blapple's fundraising. I'll see if Blapple's down, because we're both fundraising for the same thing next month. Smash, you say. Do it, somebody. I'm trans mask, so I'm trans mask in it, so I'm breaking the stereotype. There you go. Mossy's got us. Mossy's got us. Mossy's carrying all of us. I'm pretty sure switching to IT would be easier, hence don't want to go the other way. Yeah, maybe. But also I don't want to work in IT. No. Oh dear. I also started doing the concept of the wig testing. What, I'm going to be patterning. Sick. Hell yeah. Alright, I should start the next bit. We've done that. Let's do some necklaces, shall we? Alright, alright. How am I going to do this? I mean, they're all kind of... Oh, let's do it like this. I would like to have at least one thicker one. And I would also like them to be symmetrical, but we'll see on that. I think something like that. And then like that. And then... like that. Yeah, I think this could work. It is kind of simple, but I kind of vibe with that. Like, I don't think it's meant to be complicated. And then we can have one of these as more lace and one of these as like a block color. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I can edit that. I can edit that. Oh dear. I started doing the, oh sorry, apologies. My brain is a bit mashed. My brain is a little mashed. A little mashed brain. It's doing its bestest. Oh dear. I've also got like much busier November than I was thinking I was. I knew the first week of November would be busy because I had a lot of like people to visit. But I've got 2 more shows to see this month, which I'm really excited about. 2 more shows to see. I'm meeting up with friends a couple of times, which I'm looking forward to. I need to order the yarn for my cardigans that I'm making. I need to order cardigan yarn. I found the yarn that I want. I'm just like, when will I be in the home to receive the yarn? But I found the yarn that I want. And I think we're gonna do hexy cardigans. I was originally gonna do a couple of different ones, but I think I just kind of want to do a hexy cardigan and just make it like a long floaty thing, and that'll be a bit easier like that. So that's kind of what I'm looking at with those. We're going to be doing that in December for sure. So there'll be a lot of crochet in December. We're doing a lot of digital art this month and a lot of crochet in December. Excuse me. Alright, do these line up? Ooh. Ooh, not quite. We could. Do this, and then do this. And make them. There you go. Now they do. Good. Symmetry. It makes it so much easier for rigging later. Oh. And do like a little one. I just don't want anything too big there. But I think that works. And then we'll need something down there. It's doing the thing again! Right, I'm not touching the screen. This is just it, like, going for it. This is what I mean. I'm like an inch off the screen right now. Like an inch off the screen. I don't know if you can, no, you can't see the pen, unfortunately. But I'm not touching it. I don't know why it does this sometimes. Okay, if you could... Why? Oh my god. Right. Oh, see, now you're not actually drawing. You're moving, but that's fine. The moving is fine. The drawing is the problem. I see how it is. I go show people, and then suddenly you're going to work, is it? Huh. Convenient for you. There we go. Oh dear. Blah, blah, blah. Also fun news, but I started knitting the pullover for Mikoto. Oh, that's a lovely project. A really nice project. Need more tea? Go get some more tea. It's an artist. It's haunted. I think it might have happened to my oldest screenless tablet. Is it possessed? Yeah, just a little bit. I should have zoomed out to see what it was drawing. Notice two types of touchscreens. One that uses pressure, the other uses electricity. Maybe it heard me yelling about my printer and it's like, I don't like the way that you're talking to our printer. Jelly. I don't like that. The way that you're talking about our printer makes me really uncomfortable. And because it makes me so uncomfortable, I'm going to possess... I'm gonna possess your drawing tablet. How dare you? How dare you speak about Sweet Bean Printer like this? I can't believe it. That's so rude, that's so disrespectful. Your printer is working so hard for you and you treat it like this. And thus, my tablet is now very angry at me. There we go. Good. And then let's just do some lines on this. And then... Oh, okay. And then we could do colour onto, well, I guess onto the gems and then the bit there. And we'll do all that the same colour because it's a very small detail. I think it's fine. So. And we might put a little bit of highlight on it though. Like so. And then like that. There you go. Okay, cool. That should do it. A necklace. A necklace. Cool. Ah, dear. So darn USB ghosts it is. Pen is friend of printer. Makes sense. Yeah, they're standing up for each other. Can't believe you've done this. I'm gonna go. No, you're fine. Good luck with school. I hope it goes good. All right. Let me name my layers. Name them all. There we go. Looking cool though. I need to do the bird next, and then lipstick, nose ring, hat, and then that's good. Oh, dude, that's full outfit. I think they look pretty cool, honestly. I think this is a pretty cool outfit. I also think this is the kind of outfit a lot of people would like. I mean, you don't have to use the whole outfit together, but I think there are elements here that people will like of this one. All right. Necklace set is what I'm gonna call this, and then we'll say the layers are outline, details, highlight, base and make a folder. Call it necklace set and move all of these into there, and it'll be burb next. We only need to make one burb, and then obviously we could just change the shoulder that it's on. The birds are cute, aren't they? So they asked for a bird and a cat, but we've already done a cat, so we'll just be doing the bird because the cat's already done. Yes. So that'll be, yeah, that one. The hat's the one that's going to take a few layers, because that's going to be front and back of rim of like the cap, and then the piece that goes behind that, and then the piece that goes behind that. So it's going to be like a 4-layered hat, but it's okay. I don't mind doing multi-layered things as long as they work well. And hats are one of those things you can't, because even if you don't normally use the full body of a VTube model, you normally use like the bust up. So hats are often one of the things that move the most along with hair. I'm okay with spending a little bit more time making sure that works well. All right. So the bird, there's a few layers for bird. First layer for bird, it's gonna be wing. Like this. And this is with the idea that the bird can like fly out the wing a little bit, like flutter its wings a little. Just so it looks a little bit more alive on the shoulder. Go. And then with that we require this sort of thing, because it would be very shaded even if it did flutter its wing out. There we go. Cool. I know it looks a little odd, but that will work well. And then we'll need the base color being white. This, so we have the size of the wing. There we go. And then I don't know if I'd put that much highlight on this, if any, maybe like a little bit. Oh, no, that's a folder. Maybe a little bit on like the edge of the wing there and there, maybe. And then for shadow, to be honest, I think rather than putting this in shadow, what I'd actually do is put the shadow over the top. So like here, and it would be more of a static shadow that's like, ooh. Like this, because then that will cover the wing, but it's also just like, it's the outside of the body is what's shadowing it. So most of it's in shadow, but not all of it. Yeah, I think, and then we can just clip it. Maybe make it slightly longer. Good. Yeah, I think that'll make sense. Okay, let's do this first. So this is wing R, and we'll call this one outline. And then detail. Oh, that's not how you spell detail. Detail. And then, is this one shadow? Yes. Shadow. Highlight. Oh, how do I do this? Huh. Impressive, but a bit annoying. There you go. Highlight. And then the base. And then we can put all of this into a folder for that wing. Chicken nugget. Thank you for the thing. Sorry, I was probably in my own world a bit there, huh? My bad. My bad. All right, let's get the other wing in. This wing is kind of large actually. But yeah, we can get the other wing in like this. There you go. I want it to be flappable. I want to be a little flapping wing. Like, not that they're gonna like fly, but they might, you know, throw their hands up in the air a little bit. Or their wings up in the air. Every time with this one, I'm like, what the hell is that? It's because I can hear more than anything, more than the vocals, I can hear like the rustling rapper sound. Like that's the bit that really goes through on my headset. Which means I'm always just like, what the hell is that noise? Why can I hear someone eating? It's me. I can hear me. Send this one out a little bit. There you go. Yes. Music is easy. There we go. Thank you for party sounds. Thank you for party sounds. That one's louder. It is loud. That one is loud. I need to probably do the audio check on that one, but for now it is just very loud. Very, very loud. Unlike these ones, which are much more balanced. Feet. Is this unrequited or are you just quiet? I'm stuck here on this one-way street. It has been a long week since I was just swimming here. What's on your mind, my dear? I think that we need to speak. And I'm staying on the glass, but I'm out of my depth. Fish whispers. Well, that's all I can hear as he whispers to me. Like a fish, and oh, well, you know, do you know what that means? That fish whispers are all that you need. There we go, there we go. Oh dear, I didn't know what I was doing. Music is easy. So right. Sen, thank you for the 10. Dropping by. Happy Wii Sports Resort. Happy Wii Sports Resort. So many points. So music it is. Thank you for the party. Also, thank you for the 10 stream streak. Also, you can lurk, have a nice lurk, but I will, you're right, I will save. I will save, and I will hydrate. Honestly, the save and then hydrate because it takes a minute for this to save. It's a good combination. It works well. Because, yeah, my files are so goddamn big. It does not like saving them. Not while I'm live. While I'm not live, it doesn't really have any problem with it. But when I'm live, oof. Oof, it doesn't like it. Or not at all. Right. Wing L. Outline. Wing L. Details. Wing L. Highlight. Wing L. Base. Wing L shadow. Okay, cool. And then get that into folder of Wing L. Okay, Now we just need the body and the legs. Oh dear. I only have 104. Excuse me, sorry. Oh my god, I hate it when that happens. I'm in the middle of a sentence. I only have 410k, clearly not enough. 2 points. I don't have that much, but enough to play those. I think, thank you for the hick. I think Grobbit and Purple have over 1 million now. I believe they're the people. We don't have a reward for people that hit 1 million channel points. We should at some point. We should come up with something, even if it's a stupid thing. It could very well just be a stupid thing, but like something that can't happen very often, I suppose. All right, this next bit. Probably want the legs separate. I'm gonna be a bit weird here, and I'm probably like. I think I want the legs to be, well, that's white. I think I want the legs to be like separate and go behind the model. Because then I can have them shrink and grow, and that's kind of cute. But I don't really want you to see the legs, which means I think this is what they're going to look like, which I understand is kind of cursed, but also it works for the rigging that we want. Those are the legs. There they are. I suggest absolute nothing for 1 million. Also, Purple, hi. Yeah, we were talking about people that had the most channel points. I think it's you and Grobbit have the most. That's probably the most unique hiccup I've ever heard. I'm so sorry. I will say Spiced Fox, and I say this every time, but I promise it's true. If you hung around my family, specifically like my mum, my siblings, we all have the same hick. Well, not all of us. Some of them are a bit young, but they'll grow into it. We all have this same hick, and like, if you like, say for instance, give us all like a fizzy drink or something, and then sit in a room with us, you will hear so much of that hick. It's just a one-off, incredibly loud hick. Bird legs. I'm gonna put bird legs further behind. Not as far as Goth skirt, but bird legs go there. They are behind. Okay. Oh dear. 1 million points and Jelly ships himself to your house. You don't want me to do that. I am very yappy. You'll be like, I'm done. Can you, like, I liked it when you were on stream and I could turn you off, and it's like, yeah, that's so fair. Oh dear. Who was it? Who was it that wanted to leave the other day and we just kept having like one more thing? Who was it? It was someone. I've seen a lot of people this week where we were like, we should leave, but also, but we should leave, but we should, but also, but we should leave. Homer like dough sound made by Jelly. I have over 1 million now. There it is. Almost 600k. Never mind, you have 600k. Congratulations on 600k. Don't be sorry, I was just commenting. I've never heard it before. They're very loud. I managed to hide them for like a couple years of streaming, and then one slipped through. Because I can suppress them, it just kind of hurts. Oh dear. Also, Roscoe, good morning. Work and luck. Oh, they're fine. I hope work's going as well as it can for you. Also, fun fact, but I found another person who has your hick. One of my classmates. We might be related. What if we are distant relatives? The only people I've heard that do it I'm like related to. That would be quite funny. No blood test needed. Actually, no, we're just related. Oh dear. Have you heard the hiccup? Yeah, that's the hiccup. I'm gonna do the eye on a separate layer so that people can change the eye color if they want to. Because actually, I'm also going to put the eye here. I feel like people might want to change the eye color. So let me give people the option. Actually, oh, we could just do the eye see-through. Yeah, you know what? That would actually be easier. Let me just do the eye see-through. Not so sad, please. Like that. Okay, yeah, we can do that. And then I might do it where there is a pattern on the stomach, so we can have two main colours, because that way if you want them to look like a raven or a crow or something, you can just fill them all in black. But if you wanted to do more like a chicken, you could have like a little chicken belly or something like that. Or if you wanted to go a bit more fantastical, you could go a bit more mystical with it. I might put an ombre on them for that reason as well, actually. Then if people really wanted to go magical with it, they could. Even though I draw birds like they are Wallace and Gromit characters, but that's okay. Oh dear. Neat thing I found yesterday, the radio station, they were announcing a contest along with the logo con, post some photos of the contest on Instagram. They showed a handle and you're one of them! Oh yeah, purple! G heckin' G on that costume. Those mechanical legs were so good. They were so good. They looked fantastic. Like, that was such a cool cosplay. Thank you for sharing it in the Discord. It was very cool. If anyone wants to go see what I'm talking about, Purple very kindly shared the costume they made in the cosplay channel in the Discord. You can go look at it right now. It's a really good costume. It looked absolutely, you looked fantastic. Oh dear. I hope you had like the most amazing time. I bet you probably made a lot of people's day with the costume that you made. Just because it is so like visually impressive. Very, very cool. That, and then be careful with birds because depending on where I put these, they could look a little tired. There we go, and then like so. Not too much detail because we also have the wings. I do think the back wing is maybe a little bit large. Might just make it a bit smaller. There you go. They can still fluff their wings, but it's not stupidly big. Oh dear. From what I learned about them, I think it'd be very far relatives from what I learned about their family, potentially. My Hixus is a soundless. I didn't get the memo to make some kind of noise. Damn, that's so useful though. Like, so there are these, if you go into Cardiff, this is what it's most annoying for me, which is why I mention it. If you go into Cardiff, right, there's like, you have the way that Cardiff is laid out. You have, it's quite common that you have like a lot of arcades. So arcades are like between the shops. So you have like, for instance, on the main high street, you have like the main library here, and then you have a high street. And on one side of the high street is, oh, I'm gonna draw something lewd if I'm not careful. We'll sort this out. On one side of the high street is like the shopping center. That's the shopping center. And then on the other side is all of the normal shops. And they're in like columns like this. Right, all of them in columns like this. So these are all different shops, which is kind of cool. It makes it really easy to like find lots of different things because all the shops are like this, and that's like on the high street. And these, as you go to pink, sure, these are covered arcades, which means you can walk between the shops, and sometimes they have like secret little pathways between like there and there, without going outside, which is good because it's a very wet country. So you have like these arcades. These arcades have like, when you go inside them, the way that they look is they're like this. Sorry. And so they have like the line of shops on one side here, and the line of shops on one side here. And they're very long. And so you have like loads and loads of shops, all lined one after the other, like so. And they've got these big like glass panels on top. So you get like loads of light in. Sometimes they hang like flowers from here and stuff like that. So you have this very tall arcades with like very glass and all like pretty and stuff like that. It's cool. So when you're like walking through them, you're like this, you know, with your friends and stuff, like going through the arcades and like looking at all the different shops and everything. If you hiccup like I do in one of these, it does not only ricochet down the entire arcade, it also echoes. It echoes back at you. So, like, they're very beautiful, but they were not made for loud noises because they absolutely, like, any loud noise just gets projected down all of the arcades, like all the little connecting tunnels and stuff through them as well, and it just screams through them. And I've only had it happen once or twice, thankfully, but the once or twice where I've hiccuped in one of these goddamn arcades, everyone is like, what is that? Why is someone screaming in the arcade? Because it sounds like a scream. Like, it sounds like I've just turned to my friend and screamed in the middle of, I hate it. Like, they're really pretty, they're very cool and stuff like that, and they are a cool way of doing shopping. However, if you hiccup in one of these, if you make a loud noise in one of these, everyone, oh my god. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. It's just not for me. Not that. Get all the embarrassment. All the embarrassment. Oh dear. Alright, let's do highlights first really quickly. They are cool though. They are cool. Oh dear. But yeah. Not so cool if you're someone who makes loud noises that you can't help. Also, Square, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. I was a ball of nerves for many reasons. Had some issues with the arms I wanted to stay put, but got help and they stayed during the stage portion, which is the part where everyone sees you. So, like, I'm glad that that worked out well for you. Hell yeah, Purple. Oh dear, a close one. Yeah, I do like an arcade, much nicer than the massive shopping centres. I do as well. Like, they do capture noise a lot, but like they're normally a lot quieter as well. Oh dear, back in a few. I think it's, no, you're fine, go get some coffee. Enjoy your coffee, hell yeah. All right, now we're gonna do the thing where I'm like, things that need to be different colors. The beaks probably need to be a different color. So do that separately. And also the eye might wanna be a different color. And then, you know, maybe like a belly. Like if you wanted to do a robin or something like that, you could do something cool there. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I think that actually might be good enough. That's already 3 extra layers that will all need to have new parameters made for them. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Sure. And then now we just have to do the whole thing with a base layer. Good. Good. Noob, good morning. Welcome on in. All I knows you're here now vibes. Yeah. Yeah. It's just like the, just a horrible feeling. Oh dear. I do have one very good friend though, who I will say has made me feel, well, to be fair, he wasn't trying to make me feel better about it, but he has made me feel a lot better about it over the years. The only problem is I always fear that it's going to rub off on him because he has Tourette's. You can catch tics. Now mine isn't a tic, to be clear. Mine is just a hiccup, but it is so out there. Like, it wouldn't be surprising. Like, people on stream have thought before that it's a tic. It's not a tic. I just have a really strong hiccup. But he does have tics, and he has a lot. And yeah, going down the arcades of him, I'm like, you know what? If he can do it, I can do it with my one-off hicks. Oh dear. Not something he's actively encouraged me to do, but I made it feel a lot more normal. If people are gonna look, they're gonna look. That's a cute bird. Okay, good. We've got it. Oh, dear Noob, I hope you're doing well. We've just done a burp. We've just done a burp. All right, let's get these in. So this is bird, body, bossy, body, outline. And then we're going to copy and paste the bird body bit because I need that for all of these layers. There's bird body details. This is highlight. There we go. Has he ever sworn loudly in the arcades? Yes. Many different things. I will say, there, like, Tourette's is one of those things I feel like a lot of people see as quite funny, as like a funny gag thing. And he's always been like, if I say something funny, don't feel like you can't laugh. Like, it's fine, I'm not going to be offended. The problem is, I think people don't see it from the perspective of like, if a tall man screamed at you in an arcade, you're going to be scared. He is the most gentlest of beings, but like, he works out. He's like the very gentle, sweet bean, but like, you don't know that as a stranger. I think sometimes people think the hilarity and funniness of it, when in the reality of it is, like, you know, police are called, stuff like that. Like, there always has to be someone on hand as, you know, he's got Tourette's, or so that if he can't say it, that someone else can. We had it when he visited, when we saw each other, when we just moved here. Like, we just moved here, like, so it was a couple years ago now, and we were in a shopping centre, and he swore at the security in the shopping centre, and one of, I don't remember if it was me or my friend who first was like, he has Tourette's. Like, before anyone can say anything, because I don't remember if he swore at them or if he threatened them. I think he might have threatened them, actually. And we had to be like, no, and he immediately also was like, sorry, not what I wanted to say. And I will say, it's relatively obvious, luckily for him, when he's ticking, because he does it. It is, I don't know how to say it, except that it's kind of obvious. In very different tone to usual him speaking. But, like, you know, it get you into a lot of trouble if you have the wrong people. I will say, those security guards now know us, and that makes it a lot easier. And also it means the ticks are, like, much easier to handle because they already know. But at the same time, you can't say that you can't blame people for feeling threatened when he's threatening people. Like, it's a tricky one, right? Of, like, it makes it... I think it's often seen as a very funny thing. And again, he's always been of the opinion, if I say something funny, feel free to laugh. It is funny. But, yeah, the reality of it is swearing at people and screaming and stuff like that is, when someone who's a bit bigger than you does it, naturally quite scary. Oh, dear. He's pretty good these days. I mean, he still has a lot of ticks, but, like, again, he's got a lot of good friends, and a lot of people know, and it makes it easier. Yeah. It's a tricky one. He did say that a movie had come out recently, because I met up with him last week as well. A movie had come out recently that was, what's it called? Let's see if I can find it. He recommended it highly, and I feel like if someone with the condition is recommending a movie highly that's about that condition, I want to go see it. I can't see it in cinemas because of flashing lights, but I should be able to see it at some point. What was it called? Movie, I'm going to say movie about Tourette's, and then just put 2025 because it's out right now. I Swear was the name of the movie. I Swear, it's in cinemas right now, and he recommended it highly, really highly. He said it, he was like crying at the end kind of thing, because he was like, I have not seen such a like accurate portrayal of what this is like for me and has been like for me. And yeah, so if you do want to learn more, apparently that's out in cinemas now. You can go watch it, go support, go show your support if you can go show support in cinemas, because it means the people that made it will be encouraged to maybe make more, who knows. But yeah, I swear. Hope you're well. I'm good, thank you, I'm good. Be so scared. Squaring is one of those ticks that's kind of rare. Yeah, corporalalia, I believe, isn't it? He didn't used to have it. That's only been the last like 5 years. So it's been a learning curve. I did be watching someone one team stream that has tics. Sorry, I didn't mean to be negative. I don't know much about Tourette's. I'm learning. No, you're fine. I don't apologize. It's just whenever talking about it, because I have a very good friend that has it, I can't speak for him, and I don't want to speak for him. But like, I think it's, how to put it? I do my best to not only highlight the funny side of it, and also like what we've seen, at least as mates, because he is one of my best mates. It's like, it's often a lot more difficult than things would make you think it is, and again, it can get you into a lot of trouble with the police, with security, with stuff like that. Not everyone who has Tourette's swears, but he does, and yeah, it's tricky. It's very tricky, and again, you can't blame people for their reactions when they are scared, because what if a tall man comes up to you and swears at you? That's scary. But it's also not his fault. It's a tricky one. But I think that's why it's a more nuanced discussion, isn't it? Of like, it can be funny and it can also not be funny. And I think it's very much, I guess the best thing you could do is meet someone with Tourette's and listen to them talk about it, because they do a better job than I can. But yeah, he did highly recommend to us the movie I Swear. I'll put it in chat. Nope, that's Bird Body. I Swear is the name of the movie, like that. I Swear. And he highly recommended it. He said it was the best interpretation he'd ever seen, and he was incredibly positive about it. And I will go watch it when it's not in cinemas. I just can't do flashing lights. Cinemas are a bit of a danger zone for me. But I will go watch it when it's like either on Netflix or somewhere else, because to hear him praise it so highly, I'm like, well, that's something that I want to do then. I mean, I've seen him going through it, but it would be really nice to see. And also, apparently, a third of the people that worked on that movie had Tourette's. That's what he said. I haven't double checked that, but he was like, yeah, and you can tell because there is a range of experiences shown. And it's like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. To have a third of the people, that's huge, especially with a condition that isn't super, super common. So yeah, I've heard only good things. If you are looking to educate yourself further and you want to maybe go to the cinema, hey, listen, there's a way you can do both. But only if you're a cinema person. Again, I get it because I can't do the cinema, but if you're someone who can, it's meant to be a fantastic movie. There you go. Burp. Yeah, you have level 1 autism and you have tics. Yeah, so tics don't necessarily mean that you have Tourette's. Yeah, there are definitely different things that can give you tics. Yeah, this movie, I swear, I think is specifically about Tourette's though. Stream I watched recommended it too, yeah. Everything I've heard about, again, and I will watch it as soon as I can. I just can't watch it in cinema. But as soon as I can watch it, it's like one of the only movies I have on my list to watch right now. What's the movie called? I Swear, yeah. Basically threatens you, not only swear, it's one of those conditions that seems fun on the outside, but living with one is oof. Well, also, he's had to go through like physical therapy because his tics have damaged his shoulder and neck so badly, because he has very physical tics. So he had to go through like speaking to someone about that. Yeah, which is like the things you don't, you can ruin your body, unfortunately. There's a lot of different types of tics. Some of them are more physically aggressive, some of them are just silly, and some of them really hurt yourself. So yeah, again, I want to go watch the movie myself. He's the only person I know that has like, well, I know people with tics, he's the only one I know who has diagnosed Tourette's, and that is the reason. But yeah, it's been, again, a learning curve for us as well. There's also been a lot of things that have happened, which I won't say on stream over the years, which I've heard from doctors, which really they annoy me to this day. Like, he was talking about one of them the other day, and I was like, I'm so glad you brought this up, because that pissed me off when I heard the doctor said that to you, and it's like, I don't want to speak for you, because I am not you, but my thinly veiled rage was there. Adding it to the watch list. I understand they can be changing over time. Yeah, his has been. A lot. Yeah. No idea how hard it can be, and make sure to watch the film. Yeah, literally. It's one of those things of like, we don't want to shame anyone for not knowing, because I wouldn't have known if I hadn't met him. Like, I would have had no idea. I would have just thought it as the funny swearing condition. But yeah, and again, to hear him recommend it so highly, I feel like that's a good from someone who has the condition. That's a good recommendation. So yeah, I know Shiny was very down as well. We were both like, right. I don't know if Shiny's gonna go see it, and then I might watch it later, because again, I can't do cinemas, but Shiny can. We'll see. The only thing we were warned about is that, at least from, I don't know how we'll take it, he was like, it was very emotional for me watching it. I'm a very emotional person. And Shiny was also like, I don't know if I want to cry in the middle of the movie theater. Which I guess is a good problem to have, but also I get it. I don't know if I want to cry in the middle of the movie theater. I don't know. But again, good problem to have, for sure. It means it's probably a very good movie, but... Oh dear. Bird. It's like bird minus legs, but we'll say just bird, because I can't be asked to type out bird minus legs. I know I've put the legs somewhere else. There we go. Okay, let's save with the bird. It's really cool though, yeah. I'm glad people are also including the people that have these conditions in the making of the films, because from the sounds of it, it has a huge impact, like a really good positive impact. So yeah, I don't know, I think it's good stuff. I think it's all good stuff. Oh dear. Now I'm gonna have to take a highlight of this whole section, send it to my mate and be like, did I do a good job? Was this okay? Will this get your seal of approval, please? Did I do okay? I am simply an ally when it comes to this, of like, but I cannot speak for you. Was this aight? Did I do aight? Oh dear. Hopefully. Okay, we're gonna do the lips on different layers. Just makes more sense because they'll have to go on different layers later anyway. Oh dear. Will you cancel me? Thank you for the hick. Oh dear. He would never. He's the sweetest of beans. He would never. He'd be like, I have some tips, so maybe some things that I would suggest, but like, you're fine. Too nice. Very nice person. Too nice. One of those people. I have quite a few friends that I put in this category of they're too nice. They're too nice. But then I also have a couple of friends that are on the same kind of as me, where I'm like, right, time to speak. Stop. Oh my god. Okay, my pen's doing the thing again, but this time it's being very annoying because instead of just doing what it did before, where it was like, oh my god, if you really... Instead of... Oh! Okay. Instead of drawing when it shouldn't... What the... Stop this! Oh, you're such an ass. Instead of drawing when it shouldn't, it's selecting things when it shouldn't. Oh my god. Yeah, no. I have a good mix of friends of like people that are too nice and people that are absolutely not, we're not taking that lying down. Right? Oh dear, let's sort this one out. And I'm probably more on that side. Proactive, maybe? Oh dear. Printer's fighting back, genuinely. It's like, stop it. You've caused enough problems. What time is it, by the way? Okay, we're good. Again, I think I might probably do like a 4-hour one today. I'm gonna probably do like a 4-hour stream today, specifically so that I can go out and do the stuff for the printer scanner later without having to worry about shops closing. Shouldn't be an issue, but you know how it is. You know how it is. You know how printers be. Is this correct? Let me bring the top lip back in. Oh yeah, that's pretty correct actually. Could even go a little further, I think. These will be attached to the mouth layers, by the way, so it looks a little weird right now, but it will make more sense. Okay. And honestly, I didn't think about adding lipstick, so this is a good addition. It's a good addition. What I might do a little bit is maybe erase it slightly. Only a very small amount, so just like blur the bottom a little bit. It blends into the skin a little so it's not quite as dramatic. Like so. And then on the top bit, do the same thing, which is just blend it a little bit. And on this side too. There we go. Looks a little weird right there, and that is fine. Alright, this is upper lipstick and lower lipstick. I don't need to do the rest of the mouth layers because I've already done them. Oh, that's not correct. It's meant to be a folder. There we go. I might also remove the lipstick for now, just because it's a little odd looking in the white. I'm just gonna put it there and hide it. It's there and I've drawn it, but you just can't see it. Without upper lip, it looks a bit like blep. Well, I could always do it where you have either just the upper lip or the lower lip, where you can kind of decide how you want to do it. Because I'll be honest, when I put lipstick on characters as like a style choice, I normally only put it on the lower lip. I don't give them an upper lip. I don't know why I draw characters like this, but like for instance, if I was drawing like a standard human-y bean, like if I wanted to look like I wanted to look girly, I want to be like ooh girly vibes and give them eyelashes. There you go. Oh my god, so girly. And I was like, yeah, I would draw it like that, and then like the color would only be like I'd probably have some like dung 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 dung. And then like a little bit of color like that, and that's how I draw lipstick. So it's like I don't do the upper lip at all, I just do the lower lip, which could also look like a blep, and I don't know why. I don't know when they started, but that's kind of how I've been drawing it. Oh no, thank you for the horn. But yeah, it'll give you the option of like you can have lipstick both, or maybe just lower lipstick, or maybe just upper lipstick. Also, because not everyone has like a more prominent upper or lower lip, I feel like. Up to you, up to you, up to you. What would you like? But yeah, normally I draw them like that. I wouldn't normally put like a upper lip on them. I don't know why. Just at some point. Oh dear. Thank you for the horn! Alright, next is nose ring. Well, no, it's not a nose ring, it's a nose piercing. It's a very simple one, so this shouldn't take me very long either. We've got a few smaller bits to get through, but that makes me feel like I'm being so productive. I'm like, wow. The most productive bean you ever did see kind of level of productive. Do you see this? Just zooming through. So we want this to be like that. There we go. And then just thicken it up a little bit. Actually, maybe make it a bit more thicker there. There you go. Nice. Nice. And then using a smaller one. The reference had like a lot of gems in it. So I will detail this the same as if there are gems in it. Maybe not exactly the same gems though. Maybe like a, what could we do? We could do like a diamondy one in the middle. That could be cute. Like so. And then I think it was kind of like that. But then that kind of looks weird to me. I don't know. I could maybe just put like some sparkles in it, maybe. Like separate sparkles like that. Yeah. Then we could have a sparkle color and a base color. That might be the vibe. Sure, sure. I don't know if I love it, to be honest, is the thing. I kind of just want it to, no, you know what? I'm gonna go with my gut, and my gut says keep it plain. And let people put their own color on it, instead of putting loads of detail on it. Yeah. Yeah. My gut says keep it plain and people can mess with it as they like. We do also want some highlights because it's going to be sparkly. We don't need shadow because it's so small. And then just put base color. There you go. Yeah, no overcomplicating it. It's cute. I like it. Yeah. Okay. Right. This is now nose hard. Nose. Nice. Nose. Heart. And then we'll have outline details. Highlight. Outline. Details. Highlight. And base. And then put this here. Oh, no. And put this here. Cool. Okay, then it's just the hat. It's just the hat after this, and then we've done everything. Again, we only have to do half the body because it can be replicated over to the other side. So, yeah. Yeah! What an outfit, honestly. What an outfit. I think, actually, I think they did ask for dermal piercing as well. I could get that one in quickly now as well, couldn't I? They had like a cheek piercing. Dermal piercing. Yeah, we'll quickly do this one now as well, actually, and then we'll do the hat, just because they're for the same person, so it makes sense. Get them all in, and then it was also just a circle, so it wasn't a particularly difficult one. Highlight. Oh. Getting all my layers labeled first. I normally do it the other way around, but that's okay. And then get all that in there. Nice. Right. Let's just do this quickly. Because it was like here, I think. To be fair, there wasn't very much else going on there, so that's fair. There we go. And then nice. Done. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll get that one in too. Okay. We've got the lipstick hidden, but Right, now it's the hat. So the hat's going to be a little bit more complicated. Basically, there's a couple things we need to do. I'll explain how we split it really quickly for you so you get why I'm doing it before I start. Effectively, I'll draw in the pink again as well. What we need is the bit of the hat that goes in front of the face, which is from about here to about here. So if we cut this up, this goes in front of the face. That's so that it can go over the head. And then for behind the face, we need this bit. So all of this goes behind the face. So it's like, will probably be some overlap. This will probably be like this kind of, and then the pink will probably be like this. Actually, no, the pink will be just the line, really. Realistically, the pink is just the line. And everything else is the back, actually. So that's not too bad. And then separately again, we need this bit, which will slot behind here, kind of like this. So it'll be extra long so they can come out a little bit. And then even further back, we need this bit, which goes all the way behind even the blue layer. So that's like the 4 layers. It'll be like the one line that's the rim of the hat, the behind the hat, which is the blue, the green, which slots between those two, the green slots behind the blue, and then the red slots behind the green. So the red's at the very back. Also, thank you for the free stream. Good morning, Bucket. What do you call a bear with no teeth? A gummy bear. God dang it. God dang it. Heck. You're right. You're so right, though. Oh dear. Anyway, I hope that kind of explains how that's split up. It's not like you need to know that, to be honest. I just feel like if anyone's ever interested, it's like, I explain, and then if you're not interested, that's fine. You've like not lost anything by hearing it, but then if you are interested, well, now you know. So like this. And then we want this to be, again, symmetrical. Makes everything easier if it's symmetrical. So I'll be aiming for that center point. And like that, probably. And then maybe a little bit less diagonal there. All right. Let's neaten this up. Because yeah, that doesn't feel super neat. We will also, this bit will have like some shadow and stuff, I suppose, because right now it's just the face underneath, but eventually there might also be hair and stuff like that, so you want the shadow to hit all of that. And I'm also just going to thicken this bit up a little bit, put that there, do that as a nice, yeah, there we go. Just thicken it up a little bit. Good. Good, excellent, fantastic. And then, okay. Yeah, that will work as a rim. And then if we go to here, we'll do, again, I'm thinking of symmetry because I am thinking of duplicating it across when we get to rigging, so only maybe rigging 1/2. I don't know with the hat if that's how I'm going to do this. There is a chance I might not. But at this stage, if I make it pretty symmetrical, then it gives me a lot of, oh, don't, please save. It gives me, there is a lot of layers on this. If at this point I do this now, it gives me options later. It's thinking about saving, there you go. Nothing like the loading wheel of doom appearing on screen to make you be like, oh, when was the last time I saved, huh? When was that? Okay, that's pretty good. And then, would it just be on the face? Well, we'll do a bigger one. It's gonna be very silly looking, but we can do it. We need basically a shadow layer that would go on anything that goes through the hat. So like this, effectively. It is silly. And it's going to look silly, but it's kind of what we need. Why? There you go, like that. but we don't need a shadow layer of the whole thing because the bit underneath will just be in shadow. So this is just a clip to the face, but then if we have wider hair, then, you know, it will clip to that as well. So we'll make it a little bit bigger just to accommodate for anything else that might be underneath, but it would really just be for the face. And then we need highlight, same as before, I suppose. Highlight on the hat, and then a base color for the hat. The hat I might whack an ombre on, but like on the main part of it, because I think that would be kind of fun. I think ombre hat would be fun. I think people would get more use out of ombre hat. Okay. And then base. Just like this. There you go. It's snowing. This is the thing of Twitch being a worldwide platform. I don't need snow here, but I'm kind of jealous. I'm kind of jealous. The idea of having snow in November over here is like, it's not unheard of, but it is definitely not super common, right? And like, we're pretty high up. Like, if someone gets snow, we normally get snow, but yeah, winter is here, yeah. Basically, that looks pretty cool. That's a good rim there. All right, part one. Should we name these and then, oh, actually, should we name them? Yeah, we should. All right, so we have, rim, I'll call this just rim, sure. Rim outliner, rim details, rim highlighter, rim base, and rim shadow. Nice. And then put this into folder of rim. And then we will sort this out. We will will duplicate it and everything, but not now. I'll do that later. Dear. I should put Michael Bublé Christmas record on. I don't know very much Michael Bublé, to be honest. I've heard like one or two of his songs, and I know it's kind of a meme, but I kind of don't mind them. Like, I think they're alright. Like, it's not the kind of music I would usually listen to, but I don't dislike it. I think it's fine. I don't know. It's one of those ones I've heard so much about it because of like memes. I'm like, is it okay for me to like Michael Bublé? Is it allowed? I don't know. But like, from what I've heard, it's a strong okay. Again, it's not the kind of music I would normally listen to, but I don't hate it. I've heard like a couple more jazzy ones which I think sound pretty good. Is this allowed? Oh, dear. I don't know. I do not know. Who's the other one? Mariah Carey, right? I don't think I've heard any Mariah Carey other than whatever gets played at Christmas, to be honest. And then you have Wham. Wham! Oh, dear. But next week we have under 6 hours of daylight, and it would take longer day than snow. Oh my god. It's our traditional. First snow is some Christmas songs. I like that. Hell yeah. At least snow means it's a little bit lighter even if there is no sunshine. Yeah, I guess it feels lighter because of the color of the snow. You might be onto something there. Science. You might be onto some science there. I see you sciencing. It does make logical sense. You're so right. Oh dear. Put that there. And then hide that. There you go. We can work with this. Because all we have to do with this is make sure that it's in the middle of the rim. As long as it's in the middle of the rim, somewhere, manageable. It doesn't even have to be neat. It just has to overlap. And that, yeah. I mean, that does it. That is in the rim. Cool. We can work with that. Oh dear. We collect Christmas CDs, so we have something to choose from. Ah, dear. I'm trying to think, what do I listen to? I really like Carol of the Bells. Carol of the Bells is a vibe. I like that song. It's one of the few ones that both me and Shiny like. I like Carol of the Bells. I kind of do like the more heavy versions of it rather than, like, the traditional one is very haunting, and I do like that, but I also like the more intense ones too, where they have like a few, like, you know, a few more instruments and such. But yeah, Carol of the Bells is a bop. It's just very haunting. I don't know, something about it. A very haunting song, and I like the vibes. The haunting vibes are good. So yeah, I like that one. There you go. Fill that in. Nice. Good. Okay, so that's now got that in. I will also have to do exactly that same thing in shadow. So let me just talk and then add a layer. Add that in, put it down to like 50. There you go. Because there'll be no highlight here. And other than detail lines, actually, that is it. This is a very simple piece, I suppose. Kind of looks like a zeppelin coming out of the head. We have 60 different, so I've lost count over the few. Oh my god. Yeah, that is a lot to choose from, my gosh. But hey, listen, if you enjoy it, if it brings you joy, why the hell not, right? Why the hell not? I know, I'm a, what do you call it? We talked about this last year. I know not everyone is a big celebrator of Christmas. Obviously, some people don't celebrate it at all, right? And that's absolutely fine. I am not someone who celebrates Christmas, really. I'm not religious, and also, like, the way that we do things here is if we get something for someone, we give it to them then and there, basically. We don't wait until a specific arbitrary day to give gifts. We'll just do it throughout the year to the people that we care about, like when we see them and stuff like that. So one day to give a lot of presents doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to us. We do like having a big meal, though, at some point over the festive season, because that's fun, and we like that. And again, I'm very lucky that I do get on pretty well with my family, so it's like a nice thing to do is, you know, just get together and have a meal or something is fun. It doesn't have to be that near Christmas. A lot of the time it's not near Christmas at all, but, you know, the vibe is there, I suppose, right? That being said, I don't like when people shit on people for having a nice time. And I do think there is definitely a faction of the anti-Christmas people who are like, screw you, why you enjoy it? It's such a stupid holiday. And it's like, let them have fun, like, give them that, like, let them enjoy it. Oh dear. I don't think it's as prominent anymore. I think these days people have like chilled out a little bit on that. Like, no one's telling you, well, I hope no one's telling you that you have to enjoy Christmas, because again, like, a lot of people don't celebrate for religious reasons, or it's just not for them, or, you know, maybe it's just not a vibe, you know, they just don't care for it, right? And that's completely valid, as long as you're not purposefully trying to take the joy away from other people, I think it's fine. This is, ooh, base, we'll call this back witch hat. This is kind of a long name, but I actually don't know what else I would call this. Rim made sense. Oh dear. That sounds like what I do with mum, but Christmas is time off from work, and I do be going to eat with my mums, and that's our new tradition. Yeah, like, we don't always eat together on Christmas, but like, it's a nice reason to get together at some point and have a meal. But again, could be in November, it could be in January, it'd just be around that time. My favourite thing about Christmas is getting time to spend with my favourite people. Yeah, it doesn't have to be, like, again, I'm not religious, most of my family is not. We have a few very specific members that are, but most of us are not. But it's nice to see people. Christmas is also sad for me. It is, yeah, it is. I mean, we've been through that. We've lost people on Christmas Eve. We've had to then deal with Christmas the day after, when nothing is open and there's nothing we can do. We've been through it, and it's rough. It's rough, but it's at the same time, I am a big believer of not taking it away from other people if they enjoy it. Like, Christmas is not always going to be a good time for everyone, and believe it or not, we've been through it. It's not always been a good time for us. But I would never want that joy to be removed from other people. Oh dear. Yep. There we go. That's a fun present. It was an awful Christmas. It was an awful day. It's fun. It happens. But yeah, it's not an excuse to shit on other people. That's what I guess what I'm saying. I don't see that. Oh dear. I guess there are criticisms. though. You can have criticisms. I'm not going to take that away from you. I have critiques. I think I have more critiques on New Year's than I have on Christmas, to be honest, because I don't like fireworks that much. So New Year's is maybe where my critique comes in more. I would love to see more drone shows. I would love to see more drone shows and stuff like that. That would be really cool. I'd be so down for that. I'm not a specific fan of fireworks. I don't like it because dogs don't like them, for starters, which is, if you think that's not a good reason to not like them, you're wrong. Dogs are front and center in my brain. But yeah, no, I don't like, I guess, things that scare dogs. But also they're really bad for the environment. I also feel like, at least in this country, it's very easy to get fireworks, and which means there are always fires and injuries and stuff like that. Yeah, but drone shows are pretty cool. I like those. More drone shows, please. Yes, yes. Oh dear. Yep. I would love to see more of those. And yeah, capitalism is the other one of, like, you know, it is so commercialized at this point. Like, if you are religious around Christmas, I can't imagine what it's like with how commercial it is these days. Because it must be very weird. Again, I don't know, because I'm not religious. I also think if you're not specifically Christian, but you are religious, maybe a religion that doesn't celebrate Christmas, it's pretty overwhelming in this country. There's like, you cannot escape it from, like, you know, August. It's just there. But again, just because there are things that I don't like about it, it doesn't mean I want other people to not enjoy themselves. And I think that's the important thing, is like, you don't have to love Christmas, you don't have to be a really Christmassy person, but if you go out of your way to try and bring other people down because you don't like Christmas, that's not cool. That's not cool. I do think I see it less online than I used to, though. I feel like if you take it back 10 years, like, people would shit on people for enjoying Christmas. Like, you'd be like, oh my god, you enjoy Christmas? Don't you know it's, like, really bad, and like, this is bad, and this is bad? And it's like, leave them be. Like, honestly, life hard. If somebody gets something positive out of Christmas, let them have it. We're all going through it. And I think these days, again, I think post-pandemic, I've seen a lot of people chill out on that sort of thing, like, not be that kind of person, because it is just a bad vibe. And I think people have been like, yeah, you know, life hard. If people are having a good time, let them enjoy it. They're not hurting anyone. Ah, dear. I've got to get presents for everyone mentality. Yeah, I think, also every year as part of a craft community, there are comments you see of, like, homemade gifts being shat on, and it's like, please don't shit on people's homemade gifts. They've tried. Like, obviously, you're not always going to get gifts that you love, and sometimes homemade stuff might not be at a quality level that you love, but someone's really thought about you and really, like, put their all into it, so, like, be chill. Be chill, don't shit on them online. Again, I feel like these days when people do go online and shit about things like homemade gifts, everyone's like, nah, no, we don't like that. So I do think that's gotten better, but yeah. I hate New Year's, like, why New Year should be the shortest day of the... Yeah, you know what though, actually, Chappie? That's a very... Yeah, because it's only like 2 weeks before, right? The solstice? Because isn't the solstice the 21st of December or something? It's very close to New Year's, I remember that. I barely have any family. My wife only has her mum and brother. We try to see friends and friends quality time together, either when they're with us. Helps us clean off the crap that the year's thrown at us. I do, yeah, I guess that's very fair, honestly. That's very fair. I'm glad it helps with that. I can't, like, looking at... Really? Brave cat. That was brave cat. Other religions also have Christmas-type times in January. True, yes, there are other religions that do and some that don't. And it must be weird. It's very, very Christmas-focused. But again, I can't speak on it. I don't understand what that would be like because I'm atheist. I do like when streamers stream during Christmas. You know who might be streaming their first ever Christmas this year? This guy. Basically all my family is working Christmas this year. Well, that's not true. Not everyone, but Shiny is, and like anyone else I would have seen is. So yeah, it's like, you know, we might have a chat at some point during the day, but like Christmas is not a big day for us. I mean, it's not a big day for us anyway, but this year is specifically like, we're busy. We got other things going on Christmas Day. So, you know who's going to be bored? This guy. Because nothing's open on Christmas. So I'm going to have nothing to do. So you know who's going to be bored and might stream on Christmas Day? This guy. I've never done Christmas before. There's been times I could have, and I've always been a bit like, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. But this time I'm like, nah, you know what? If I've got the time and I'm feeling alright, maybe I'll do a Christmas stream. Oh dear. Yeah, I make socks and other people. Oh, only if that person asks for it. Socks is a hard one, Lanka. I mean, maybe you're used to it, so but I feel like socks is a tricky one. I also feel like it's one of those crafts people do not know how difficult it is to make a pair of socks if you've never made one before. Also, Phoenix, good time zone, how fares? Good, we're just talking about maybe streaming Christmas Day. Again, Shiny's working Christmas. We don't have any plans specifically for Christmas because we don't celebrate Christmas really. We could have like a little, it might not be the longest stream in the world because like, we might, I don't know, play some board games later in the day. But yeah, I could do the morning probably. Kind of like a 4-hour one, it's like short. Oh dear, it'd be nice to have some streams to watch on Christmas time, hell yeah. Oh dear, I don't imagine it to be the busiest day of the year, but for anyone else who's busy on Christmas or just doesn't celebrate, it's like, hello. Nice to see you. Corner shops by us is open and a few Chinese takeaways. See, we live very rural, so we don't really have any spaces like that. And I wish, because I would absolutely. If they were open on Christmas and they wanted business, I'd be like, I'll come in. I'll come in. Oh dear. What's your favourite board game? There's a few that I really like. Patchwork, as far as 2-player board games, because it'd be just me and Shiny, because again, other family is working too. Patchwork is one of my favourite 2-players. I also like Pathfinder, not Pathfinder the tabletop RPG, but the old Pathfinder where you make a little maze with tiny little plastic pieces, and then it's like battleships but with mazes. I like Pathfinder and I like Patchwork for the what do you call it? 2-player games. As far as more than 2-player games go, or games that work better with larger groups, The Haunting on Hill House. The Haunting of the House of the Hill. I can never remember which way around it is, but you know the one where you like build a haunted house with like a tile at a time, and then someone becomes traitor halfway through. Love that game. That's for like a bigger group, but I love that game. That's a fun one. I also just like the standard like mafia, werewolves kind of styles. Social deduction games are very fun. Those ones are good. I love drafts. That's another 2-player. Another 2-player would be drafts. I love drafts. Other board games. I like some of the I will say I'm a Monopoly liker. I like Monopoly. I do like Monopoly, but nobody else likes Monopoly, and nobody likes me when we're playing Monopoly. So I like Monopoly, but I don't get the opportunity to play it very often. What's the one? Azul. I've been enjoying Azul recently. I've only had that game for like the last year or so it's been newer, but I've been enjoying it. Tile games. I love tile games. Oh, and Mahjong. I love Mahjong. But that's like 4-player, but I love Mahjong. Mahjong's really fun. Like whenever we do, like when we get the family together near Christmas, we'll probably play Mahjong, because we nearly do every year. Because yeah, Mahjong is good. Sorry, now you got me on board games. I'm just blah, blah, blah. Oh dear. Corner shop by us is, oh yeah, that'd be good. That would be good. And whoop whoops, another GG's. Nice, Anna Shatterall. Also, hello, morning Ash, how goes it? It is rainy. It's rainy. I'm meant to be going on a run. It's rainy today, it's rainy yesterday, and it's rainy tomorrow, so I don't know when I'm getting back into it. But other than that, it's good. How are you doing, Anna? Oh dear, interesting. You played Atmosphere? No. I'm Googling it now. I am taking your word and I'm putting it into my Google search engine, because I'm curious. Atmosphere. Oh, board game, specifically. Previously known as Nightmare. Ooh. Collect a key from each of the 6 regions on the board before heading to the Wall of Fears. And okay. No, I've not played this game. I can say pretty confidently I've not played this. It looks interesting. 2 seconds. I'm going to the images. Ooh. Oh, they've got it on tabletop sim. Okay, I was going to say, like, I can see people with boards laid out, and this is an interesting looking board. This does remind me almost like Risk, but like hexagonal. I do like Risk as well, but also nobody likes me when I'm playing Risk, but I do like Risk. Oh dear. Okay, no, I've not seen this. It looks cool though. Bring an umbrella for the run. I could do. Came with a video? That is a product of its time, huh? But that is cool though. That is cool. Oh dear. I'm okay. Working my redundancy case, not the most fun, but important to get done. Oh, good luck. I hope it goes well for you. I hope it goes as smoothly as it physically can as well. It gets scarier as a time. I think Shifty's played this on stream. Weirdly, I feel like I've seen Shifty play. Also, speaking of other streamers, you know who I need to shout out who's doing a partner push right now, and I meant to do it earlier and I forgot? It's Ophi. Guys, did you know that Ophi is doing a partner push right now? And if they are live, which, are they live right now? I did have them open in the background, but they might have finished by now. They have finished. I'm late. I'm slow. Ophi is unfortunately raided out. However, if you get the chance to watch Ophi in the mornings, Ophi is doing a partner push right now, and any extra support is always very, very, you know, it's just trying to get to like an average viewer so that you can apply. So any extra help, massively supported. Also, Raven, good morning. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. We've just been chatting about board games, actually, and like board games that we really like and such. My parents are the ones who got me into patchwork, and I do like patchwork. Patchwork is fun. Is very, very fun. It's like a pretty simple game, all things considered. But like, I don't know, sometimes the simple games are the ones that kind of vibe. And like, honestly, it vibes. It's really good. I really enjoy it. I like that it's a bit more of a simpler game. And yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything bad to say. It's also a relatively quick game. So you're not committing to like playing a game for a really, really long time. Like Pathfinder, which is probably my second favourite. Because if Patchwork's currently my favourite, Pathfinder's probably my second favourite right now. 2-player board game. Pathfinder can go for a long bloody time. Like, you just can. If you're doing like a best of a few, which I think normally is what you do, well, it's what we do at least, it's like best of like 3 or something. It can take a really long time. I guess you could just not do best of 3. I suppose, you know what, that might be a solution to this problem. Stop doing best of 3. But like, it just, I don't know, sometimes the thing is, you could put your little man on like A1 and they could guess A1 and then you lose instantly, because unlike in battleships where you have like multiple ships, you only have one little guy and he's in a maze. Pathfinder's good though. I would love to get a new set of that at some point. I also want to get like a nice mahjong set at some point. My family has a really good one and we normally only play with them, so it's not really been an issue, but like at some point it'd be nice to have my own set so that I can also play with people. That'd be good. I'm ruthless at Risk, yes! Last time we played, I stayed small, didn't engage in conversation much and played everyone against each other, then fell swoop. I cleared the whole map and won. My friends have not played with me since! I love people that take board games seriously though, genuinely. Like there are 2 types of board game player. The ones that take it really seriously, which is me. I take it seriously. Well, it really depends on who I'm with, to be fair. Like, if I'm with, like, a lot of my friends, I might take it slightly less seriously. And, like, obviously with, like, the Betrayal and House of the Hill kind of thing, like, it's not a serious game, so you don't really take it as seriously. But Risk, Monopoly, those are serious games. I'm gonna take them seriously. Dang, sounds fun. Yeah, I love board games. I don't play them as often as I'd like, just because I honestly just forget. If there is no excuse other than like, I just forget that board games are a thing that we have access to and I can play, until like I see one and I'm like, oh, it's been a while since we played so-and-so. Otherwise I just don't think of them very often, which is a shame because like, I love board games. They're really fun. And yeah, I just forget. But yeah, no, I love them. I would love to go to more like board game meetups and stuff as well, because I know that's a thing people do where they have like board game. I mean, we used to do a board game meetup before the pandemic, which was part of the reason why I wanted such a big dining table, was so that we had plenty of space for board games, you know, priorities. But especially like games like Betrayal, because Betrayal on House of the Hill gets big because you're basically building the board. It can get huge. You could go in one direction like 10 squares, and then you've got this long thing. So we've got like a dining table now that's like sits 10 people, specifically for games like that, where it's like, I can fit, and it's also extendable. So if we need to go further, we can, because we might only have 4 people playing, but the board can get really big. If I agree to play Risk for 10 hours plus I will give it my all. I want to learn D&D. I think Hans would like that. I just need to find a group. Yeah, D&D is very fun. I mean, I'm biased. Maybe I'm having a really good time with it. I really enjoy it. But like, I find it very fun. Very, very fun. You also meet a lot of really cool people through stuff like D&D. Like, similar people in like a really nice way. I don't know, I've met some of my best mates doing roleplay games, so like, again, I'm probably quite biased at this point because I've had that experience, but like, I just think really cool people play D&D and like role-playing games. And so like, if you're looking to meet really cool people, there's a lot of them playing D&D right now. there's a lot of them playing D&D, and it's cool. It's just a really good way of meeting some really cool people. But again, that's been my experience. I'm sure not everyone has the same experience, but my experiences are really cool people, and I think they're really cool and stuff. Yeah. They also Kyo, good morning, welcome in, how are you doing? I feel like there's never a big enough board game for, table for board games. Literally, I live with just me and Shiny. We are 2 people in this house, and we have like a 10-seater dining like table because board games. because games like Betrayal on House of the Hill expand so much. Like, even if you only have 4 people playing, they can get so big. And it's like, yeah, we require all of these tables actually. Also, thank you, Pipia. How you doing? Good morning. Welcome on in. We're doing, okay, weird thing at the moment. We're drawing loads of layers for VTuber model. So we're making a customizable VTuber model. Last month, we did a charity event where people could donate to add layers to the VTuber model. And what I am doing now is drawing all of those layers that were donated for, so that everyone who donated has their layer here kind of thing. And then at the end, this will be uploaded for free on my VGen. Every single layer is in black and white because it can be color changed. So we add it to like a color wheel and rigging, so you can make each layer whatever color that you want. And then yeah. And then you can do whatever you like with it. But I still need to get all of the layers drawn, and then I need to rig all the layers. And there's like 100 layers. And each of those 100 layers is like 5 minimal layers deep, because it's the outline, detail lines, base, color, highlights, and a shadow on every single piece is separated so that you have ultimate color flexibility. So you can not just change the color of the base, but also the lines, the shadows, and the highlights. Luckily, like, shadows and highlights are all on the same parameters, so I just have to add it to a parameter that already exists. The bases will have to be made into new ones each time, but that's okay. I'm at peace with the decision that I've made. I know it's going to be a lot of work, and that's okay. We live in. You're getting a D&D group is harder. Once you get a good one, you just might be stuck with it. Yeah, in a good way. It's really cool. Thank you. Wormspan. Oh. I'll Google this one as well. I am on the grind. Betrayal on House of the Hill. I love Betrayal on the House of the Hill. It is my favorite multiplayer game. I think. Like, more than 2 people. Oh, pretty. Oh, I'm already seeing Etsy pop up, which is always such a good sign for like custom pieces that you can add for your stuff. This is very pretty. This is a very pretty game, Pivia. Oh my gosh, the little eggs. Oh, they look almost like jelly beans. They are so cute. Oh dear. It's Wingspan, but a spin-off of it. I prefer Wormspan to Wingspan. That's fair. That is fair. All right, I need to do, where's the rim gone? I'm just gonna have to put some shading on this. I just wanna make sure I get it at the right space for the rim. Yes. So, that's fine. And then add this in, and then we want some shadow, but we don't want a lot of shadow. We want pretty minimal shadow, all things considered. Probably about there, if I had to guess, which, put that down to there, get rid of the rim, and then we can neaten that up. I think that's about where we want it. This will also have to be not shadowed, but that's okay. We can work this out. There we go. Nice. Get all that in there. Right, everything will need to be duplicated in a minute, but we'll label our layers for now. We'll take one thing at a time. Found like what I'm looking into it. Me and Steve love Wingspan. We love at least 3 to 4 times a week. I mean, that's pretty good. If you're getting that much use out of it, that's awesome patchwork, to be fair. Oh dear. Finding a game like that, which you can just go back to time and time again, valuable. This is Witch Hat Peak Excuse me, sorry. I could feel it coming. Out. Oh. Outline. Details. Highlights. Shadow. Shadow. Oh, that's not how you spell shadow. No. Shadow. And then base. And then I might add an ombre in here as well because it's a big hat. And it gives people more options. So let me put, it'd be behind the shadow, yeah. Put an ombre layer in, which is nice and easy. Nice and easy. What you need to do is grab this, remove it, and then here, oh, wrong color. Oh, actually, we'll do ombre separately. We'll do ombre separately. Because otherwise I could be in trouble with that. Okay. We'll do the ombre once we've duplicated it. Yeah, okay. That's cool. And then we have... Oh, it's here. Okay. It's like, where the hell am I? There. Okay, sorry. I got lost. Witch hat peak. And then... Speaking of peak, that's another game. I need to play the new update. Cool. So then we have the rim layer that goes in front of the face with the shadow. We have the back of the head. We have the peak. And then, oh, the peak actually needs to go way further forward. Ooh. Because peak needs to go over the front of the face. It can't go behind the back. Okay. That does make this a little bit more tricky, I must say. It needs to be like here. How can I do this? I mean, arguably, I guess I could just have it. I'll have it like a little bit shorter, maybe. I think I know how I can do this because I can say like clip outside of the shadow here, and then it shouldn't be able to escape. What we'll do is, because it's not like it's ridiculously long, we'll just do it to like here. Okay, that should do it. And then go into the peak hat and just delete, 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 delete. There you go. Okay, we can clip that now, or the reverse clip. Don't show it in this space kind of clip. Yeah. And then we just need the hangy bit behind. Nice. Oh dear. I'm really into horror board games. I don't know what in them tickle me, but something does. I like them too. I like horror in general, but again, that one in particular, the Betrayal House of the Hill, is really fun. We played it with a couple of friends a while ago, and they had all the expansions and everything as well, and it adds a lot. If you want a recommendation, it's a longer board game. No, tell me. Oh dear, tell me about it. I'm here for more board game recommendations. Too much of a pussy for it just gives me stuff with dragons and animals. And yes, peak, me and Starry and Shifty are gonna play tonight. Good luck. I hope the new biome goes well. I've heard that it's quite tricky. I've heard the new biome is quite tricky, but that it's quite fun. Fun but tricky. Yeah. All right. This is a big piece. Let's get rid of the rim as well. Actually, let's just get rid of everything. This is a really big piece. Where's the back? Here. It would be behind that, so it's back. Let's also let's get rid of the bird. I love the bird and the necklace set. And the bow. Yeah. Because that otherwise, also all the boobs, I don't need those anyway. Okay, cool. We can kind of see what I'm working with now at least. It's big hat. Damn, so many expansions. How many expansions? Actually, I don't know. I know they had a lot. If you want recommendations for horror games, my favorite is Dead of Winter. That rings a bell, actually. I don't know that I've played it, but I think I know what you're talking about. 2 seconds. Betrayal of The House on the Hill expansions. Many. Oh my god. So many. Oh god, there's even like Reddit threads of like, I want to get my friend an expansion for the Portrayal on the House of the Hill, but when do I get them? There's so many. There are quite a few. Yeah, the art looks really good as well. Dead of Winter. I recognize this name. I like Munchkin. Munchkin's fun as well. Board game. I'm pretty sure I've seen this one. I actually think I've watched people play this one but not played it myself. I think. It's hard to say because I didn't play it, but this is very familiar. But I've not played it. So, I mean, I can still add it to the list at the end of the day. Oh dear, Munchkin is fun. Munchkin is really fun. It is a very fun game. Oh dear. I remember, like, somehow separately, me and a couple of my sisters, I think it was just my sisters actually, were getting into Munchkin at the same time, where we'd all basically been recommended it. And then we all came together and were like, have you played this game Munchkin? It's like, wait a minute, you've been playing Munchkin? I've been playing Munchkin. You've been playing it too? Oh dear. We all ended up getting into it at like exactly the same time. And that was pretty cool. It's meant that I've always had people to play with. Alright. To about there. Because we don't want it to overlap. And then what I'm going to have to do is probably get rid of this. And also this. Just to make this nice and neat. This will also have like no highlight on it. This will be in full shadow, I expect. Just because it is quite far back on the model. There we go. And then... nice. You also will not see most of this at all. Like, you really probably will only see that bottom bit, and that's okay. That's okay, we live with this. Board game is called Ark Nova. It's a zoo building game with lots of animals and a very nice expansion adding aquatic animals. It's a more complicated game, definitely doable to learn, hard to master. That's fair. No, you're fine. I understood. I understood. Dead of Winter is fun, and there's a dog you can... You. The dog will get me. Damn it. Very... As soon as a suggestion includes a dog or a cat, very easy for animals in games. It's like, oh my gosh. It adds so much. I just have the scrolly wheel of doom. Please don't, please don't, please don't. Let's not. This is like the last layer I need to add to this one, and then I can start a new model again. Okay, probably like that. And then, yeah, so this one is going to be very simple for the base as well, because it's all in shadow. There is nothing else here. The only thing I might do is add an ombre for funsies, but it is purely for funsies. Not for necessities at all. Okay. Just trying to get it kind of semi up the center. I can fix it later, but... Also, if you can hear cars speeding around outside, don't worry guys, it's just a 20-mile-an-hour road. They're definitely going 20 miles an hour. Oh dear. It's so funny to me because I'm like, even if you do rev and speed, it's really windy, and like you'll rev and speed for like 20 meters and then have to stop. I don't know. But fair enough, listen. Life is short. If doing the big revs is what brings you joy, you heckin' do your big revs. I do think you're being a little silly, because I know full well you're not going very far, but and who am I to say? I'm also silly. You enjoy your silly revs. There we go. And... okay. And then we need that whole space to be in shadow as well. And ombre, but we'll do ombre in a second. So do this. Grab a new layer. Put it all in black. There you go. Make it opaque. Although we will actually need to undo that in a second, but for now. And then we'll do back of witch cat I know it's a really long title, but it will help me remember we have more than one hat otherwise. Outline, details, shadow, oh, base, and then I just need to add an ombre in there as well, so you guys have a little bit more flexibility. Okay, right. With that in mind, I can put all of that inside a folder, the folder being back of witch hat, and then I'm going to duplicate all of this across so that we have it mirrored, and we can bring that back, this, and that is a built-up hat that looks pretty good actually. I'm pretty happy with that. Dear. Playing animals is immediate 100 points. It is. Downside, the dog can die. Fine with friends, the dog has just run away, we'll never see them again. Yeah. Spend $5 on fun-looking dinosaur zoo tycoon, feels good. Yeah, there's a sale on Steam right now, right? For like animal-themed games, I think. I can't remember which one, but I think there's an animal-themed, it's a dinosaur-themed game that's voiced by Nigel Marvin. Who is like my idol. Actually, that's not what I want to do. It was a good idea though, Jelly. It was a good idea, but it's not actually what you want. What you want is to open these folders up and duplicate the items inside the folders, not duplicate the folders themselves. It's an easy mistake to make. Actually, if you're doing that as well, you don't need to... Yeah, you don't need to do the ombre. Cool. Dun 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 dun. And we go. Duplicate those layers, and then make sure this is here. Do this, do this. You get the vibes. Bring it across. Just what Power Wash Simulator 2 at full price. No animal games for me. No. But Power Wash Simulator is meant to be really good. I got really lucky. I got sent a free key for it a while ago, and so thank you Power Wash Sim. Very cool. I might do that to there because that looks pretty good, and then just move the whole thing across, to be honest. Because I kind of like it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now we need to fix this. However, this is a good start. So first of all, do that. Remember details. Do that. Highlight copy. That's pretty good. Base copy. This. The shadow needs to go to 100%, 100%, and then merge it down, and then go back to 50. It is a bit silly. There you go. And then we have this. It's 1, 2, 3. The shadow, once again, go 100%, go 100%. Do that down, and then there you go. The ombre doesn't exist. However, we can make it exist by doing this, removing this, and then doing this. Nope, wrong color, actually. Not even a little bit correct. Oh, those detail lines are weird. I might have to fix that. All right, well, we'll get that in there. Let me just fix those detail lines. I didn't notice them at all. Oh dear. Why are they like this? I do not know. But it is okay, we can fix them. The outline is also a bit weird. I'll fix that too. There you go. That fixes that. And then... that fixes that. There you go. Cool, cool, cool. Ah, dear. Alright, cool. That's good now. As is that. And we can do the back pieces. Oh, dear. Did I get that free stuff through the influencer? Thank you. Yeah, they reached out. They were very sweet. I was like, I'm probably not going to be able to do a sponsor stream or anything, but it's very kind of you. Get pizza bagels. Enjoy your pizza bagels. Thank you for sharing as well. I appreciate you. I released a new emote in my last stream, by the way. It was also my affiliate anniversary, but did not know that beforehand. Oh, I hope you enjoyed your affiliate anniversary. Hell yeah, a nice pixel emote. That's very cute. Very cute. All right. let's do the same thing again. Oh God, it's fine, it's fine. All right, do this, and then this, and then this, and then put it back down again, and then this, and then that's good. And then we could do one last one, this, 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 and this. Merge those two together. And then that's the ombre, that's the base. So we grab the base for the ombre, which then goes here and here. Oh, wrong color again. Okay, cool, I like that. And then, now that we've done that, we can center the hat. And that is the hat done. The hats are always a little bit more complicated because they are so many layers. I feel like it's kind of the equivalent of hair almost in like a VTuber model. Is like, it's just a lot of layers, which means there's a lot more planning. But I like hats, and I think that's a pretty cool hat. Apply that, yep, and definitely save it. That should work. That should work. We should be able to clip it in the right places. I have got a few things invisible right now, which I might just make visible again, because we also had this here. I can remove this, and I think also this, because those are sketch layers, right? Yeah, I think so. So we can bin the sketch layers. We don't need those anymore. And we can bring back everything that's hidden that we've drawn. Oh, we don't need the boobs, actually. We can leave those hidden. In fact, we can we'll keep them for something else, but we don't really need them. The birds, the lipstick, there you go. And that should be everything for this layer, which again, I know looks a little odd because stuff is like layered over the top of each other, but it's fine because they're all gonna be on sliders, which means you're gonna be able to turn things on and off. And yeah, that is another set of things. They all look so weird, but like, you know what? It's a vibe. Ah, dear. Oh, pepperoni bites. Nice. Nice. My real life friends and also one of my first orders likes raccoons, and they had an early birthday in December, so you made it for them. Heckin' lovely. Oh dear. I actually know a few people that are like, they have raccoons as a big part of their theme, and I think they're very cute. We don't get raccoons in this country, so like I've never seen, well no, that's not true. I have seen one raccoon, but like we don't generally see raccoons here, but I think they look cool. Oh dear. I like the little videos of them washing stuff and then disappearing, like washing the candy floss and everything. Oh dear. My car was covered in frost, so I did just frost my car and use my ice scraper. First of the year, was it? First ice scraper of the year. You know what? I think... What is next on my... Oh, I can tick things off! Oh, wait. I can tick things. I can tick things because I've done some things. I've done that. And I've done these. Okay, what is next on my list of things that need to be done? Let's see. Oh, it's the guinea pig onesie. The big plaits and the flat hair on top, glasses, and a guinea pig friend. Let me download this image so you can also see it, because otherwise I am talking and you cannot hear me. Well, you can hear me, but you can't see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna call it a very professional name, like Here it is. This is our mood board. Here it is, as submitted by Squid. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to save this so that it's saved. And then I'm going to save it again and delete everything, basically. So we have a new base. So I'm going to go save as. This is extras 4, because this is our 4th set. We'll now go 5. And there we go. And I'm now going to delete a lot of things, but don't worry, because this is now a new layer, so it'll be fine. And I'll double check that I get it right. So remove that, remove that, remove that. All right, that's deleted, that's deleted. Bare feet we have to keep. I know it sounds like a weird one, but we need to keep it in case I need to draw anything on the feet. Mesh glove, that can go, that can go, that can go, that can go. Same with like the boobs. It's weird to keep it, but you kind of need to. Okay, the bird, the lipstick, nose, heart, double, do. Okay. It's thinking about it. There you go. And then we don't need the boobs right now. And we don't need the bare feet right now, but it's there. And then we save this, and I'm just gonna quickly open the one that we just deleted everything from to make sure that everything's still saved there, because I would hate to lose it, that's for sure. Okay, it's all there. Cool, that's fine. We have not lost anything. It is all there. It is simply now on a different model. So cool, we can keep working on a new model. That's our, we've made a few now. All right, so what we need to do with this one, we need the onesie, which is like, I'm not gonna have it covered for the eyes and face, because for a V2 model you do want to have like the moving face, but I will have it like as a nice baggy hood. We need the long plaits, and also like some kind of, yeah, like front of the head that works well with plaits. A little guinea pig friend, there they are, the glasses and little slippers. Hell yeah. Oh my god, the onesie in it is very cute. It's the second, we've got another pajama set to do as well. I think this is the only onesie though that was suggested. Again, we had a lot of layers to work through with people that have, like, again, donated to charity and stuff like that. So we've done a lot of them though. I can show you like all the ones we've already done. 2 seconds. If I bring the Discord up, you can see it, because this is where we've got to. But everything before this we've done. So we've got them on different layers, but these are like all the references that were given by people that donated at one point, and we've done all of these. All of these are done, which is quite a lot. Yeah, I think it starts here. I did have a few rules of just like, please don't, I don't want to infringe on copyright and such. But yeah, we have all of these. All of these are already done. So we have a lot. We have some cool horns, we have some cool hairs, we've got some full outfits that are pretty cool. Got some tattoos, we had feet, we had the Mary Lloyd mask, which is pretty cool, and then yeah, we just finished this one for Solemn. We have still a full set of knight armor with a gecko friend. We've got, I think that's an added one, because I think I chose to do the witchy hat, so we've already got that. We got the glasses reference, which is the heart ones. We've got the little bite on the edge of the ear from Kev. We've got these, we need to do chompy teeth, and also these like very specifically more platform boots, which will boost the model height, which is nice. I don't know how we're going to do the nose on this one, because the nose is kind of already kind of similar, but we can add the rest of it around the nose, and we could always make the nose a separate color so that it's easier to recolor so it looks like a fake nose. And then a little tattoo image. We got little shoulder pair and some cool bandage things to do. This is the other pajama set from, but like more blankety rather than like onesie. And then the denim set with like the more androgynous hairs and hats. And shirt. Yes, yes. So yeah, we're getting through. We're getting through. Like we've only here. We've done pretty good. Rat! Yeah, there is a rat. I made it time for the next outfit. Yeah, we're just starting this one, which is your one actually. Yeah, we're just starting this one. Oh dear. How you doing, by the way? I hope you're doing good. Oh. So yeah, we have, well, starting here actually. So we want to do some sketching first, so we know where we're going. But I think probably like that kind of shapes, or like maybe not quite so big. Basically, we just want it to work with the hairstyles we've already done, and we're also going to be adding a hairstyle for this one. So we want to make sure that we have plenty of space for the hair to come out of the hood. Because if we go too oh, DJ. If we go too thin on it, the hair will get stuck. But also we need like a big enough hood that we can put like the details for the little guy. He needs his little details. Like so. Oh, thank you for the DJ and the egg smash. Yeah. Oh dear. Actually, how does it? It's more like that, is it? Yeah, like that maybe. Maybe a bit big actually. Like that. There you go. And then. Wait a minute. How the hell did they? It looks like he's being eaten. Maybe the nose will help. No? Wait, why does it not look scary in real life, but like when I draw it, it looks kind of intimidating? Why is that? Why? You can't see it! That's why you're doing all the things. I'm sorry. I'm just... sorry. Nice to the art. Thank you for the piss. Art. 800s, help! I can't fit all these teeth in my mouth. It is a little bit... Why is it kind of scary, though? why does he look scary? I don't understand. Like, what have I done that's different? Is it because the fluff is, like, there, maybe? No. That's still... What have I done? I think I might be the problem, honestly. I think the problem is me. Hi, it's me. I'm the problem, it's me. For some reason, every time I draw something, it looks like it's from a horror franchise. I don't know why. Alright, get that there, maybe. Would that help? I don't know. You love it? Okay, well that's good then. As long as you love it, that's alright. I'm gonna put little teeth in. I like the idea of just the little teeth, like the ones that you have, like the more like rodent-y teeth, right? The ones at the front. Rodent vibes. I also doing the thing where I draw half of it and then duplicate it over. Alright. Sure. We'll get the rest of the onesie as well, but we'll have to do the hood separately just for the rigging stuff, so that's fine. We can kind of just get that hood in, I think, as a separate piece. The hair. So you have... What we'll need is basically like a center parting and something that works well for people that are doing their hair. Like, to be honest, this is just a useful one to have. I might make this as a full thing and then have the plaits separately as like a... Well, I guess this would have to be a front and back of the head, huh? Okay, well, let's just get the bit for the front then. There we go. Yeah. It's basically, I just need something. I think it's too wide at the sides. I think if they turn left or right, you'd see more, but I think that's too much off the bat. Yeah, something like that. Have like a little that. You could probably also make this work with some of the other hairstyles as well if we wanted to. And then I do like having the head dip in the middle. There you go, like that more. Okay. Because then we can have the... Because I kind of like that you could also just have that as the hairstyle. Like, I'm not saying that we're gonna, like, I'm gonna do the plait, but I might actually just add like a back of the head that matches this, like later. Yeah. So that if people want to do like, that's just the hair, it gives another option. Like so. And just have it like there. Just as another hair option that doesn't take me that long to add, kind of thing. Yeah, for now we'll keep that. And then over the top of this, we need the plaits. The plaits would be... They are very interesting. I don't have a clue how the hell you do plaits like this. Like, what the... How do you even do that? So they've got a zigzag in the middle, and then just boom, 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 boom. I mean, I can do that, but... Oh dear. I'll have them coming in here as well. Actually, maybe, like, more tight than that? I don't know. I guess they'd probably get bigger as they went up. And then we just need to have them like curve into the head a little bit. And then like that maybe? Or is it every, so it's also that maybe? Like so. I don't even know how you do plaits like that. It's very impressive though. Like, they're very cool. Yeah, I like the idea that they'd come out from the ears a little bit there and then go behind the head. And on this side, you can do the same thing. And then I'm gonna put some kind of hair accessory here just because it gives me the option of adding, like, you know, fun little color detail that could, something that could kind of vibe. I don't know if that's in there. No, they got really tiny ones. We'll go slightly bigger because it gives me a color thing. Maybe just like so. And then there we go, and just bigger hair. Maybe that's a bit too big there, but it might be still slightly too big. And then, yeah, I think that's fine. Obviously, it's weird seeing it behind the face there, but there they are. Dan, good morning as well. Sorry, I hope you're doing good. Good morning, good morning. Dear. You're back. Hi, back. I'm Dan. How are you doing? How goes it? We finished Solemn's outfit. Well, I say we've got a lot more things to add still, but we finished Solemn's outfit. It's got a lot of other things on it too, but that's okay. Oh, it's thinking about it. Oh, it's having a good think. There it is. Got a lot of other things on it as well, but yeah, we finished that outfit. So that's now here. We've got the hat and everything and all the other bits. It's only really on one half the body, but it can be duplicated across later when we're rigging. At least it's in. It's in. And then we're just working on an outfit for Squid right now, which includes... Oh, not erasing things. That's not what I want to do. Guinea pig vibes. Lots of guinea pig vibes. Oh dear. And hair. Oh dear. Yeah. Also, hi. Yes, sorry. I was just doing my art concentration. Sometimes I spend a minute not reading chat while I'm doing my hard concentration. I will come back to it normally, I promise. Oh dear. Yeah, I love guinea pigs. Yeah! Year 4 is like, I think there is a reason that Squid has asked for the guinea pigs, and it could potentially be that. I do kind of like the idea of having something like a little, because this is a very flat hairstyle. You wouldn't really get any jiggle. So I might add just this so that you have like a small amount of jiggle. Yeah. Just a little bit. Like, you can always remove it. You don't have to add it. It'd be an optional extra, but just in case you wanted any jiggle on the top of your head, you can have a small amount of jiggle. Dear Pibia! Dear, I'm going to say 5, glad to hear it. Hell yeah. Dear, I had 2, what's your little guy's names? Oh, the other thing, so Squid always, I'll do Squid a shout out really quickly. Squid has their guinea pigs on stream like 100% of the time. So if you want to go see them running around. Also, Squid has air conditioning for their guinea pigs and not for them. Sorry, Squid. Sorry to out you like this. But like, also, I think it's really sweet. Like the heckin' pet priority there is so sweet. Yeah. they have it for their guinea pigs and not for them. Oh dear, which is, yeah, they've got the good priorities. And a heater for the piggies. I have a brown one called Ribon and one called Raisin. So we just did a conservatory up, so it's set up for them. It's so cute. So cute. I just really love people that like care so much about their pets. It's a low barrier, I suppose, but like, yeah, you never know with people. I like it when people like their pets. I will say, okay, out of all the outfits, this is like the first one where I'm like, I don't think we need a more feminine or more masculine version of this because it's so baggy. Like, adding boobs wouldn't really change it. So I think we'll probably just focus on the bagginess of the outfit and less on having a feminine and masculine version, which we have done with most outfits. This doesn't really feel like the outfit that needs that. Yeah. And honestly, same with like a lot of the leg stuff. I'm like, I kind of just want to have a really baggy outfit. Like so. So it's like just nowhere near the body. Because that feels right for a onesie. I do like having cuffs though, because I feel like cuffs make them workable, where it's like you can still do like crafts without your sleeves getting in the way and such. Does this come with... Yeah. I guess I could do the over... I guess I could do the over the things sleeves. Oh yeah, the hood also would come to a point like, yeah. Like here, I suppose. Oh my god, it's terrifying. Oh dear. Fortunately, way too many proofs that humans can sometimes not be trusted with animals. It's so true. Yes. Now, if it's pure comfy cozy, yes, it is. Oh god. Also, Merrin, good morning. Welcome on it. I hope you're doing well. I was just trying to draw a onesie. It's just funny to remove the human and be like, oh god. Alright, so I have like a, yeah, like some bagginess around there, bagginess here, just general bagginess. You get the vibes. Put all the little diagonal bits in it. Just baggy. But that being said, do we have any yes, we do need the belly. Belly, very important. Is belly the whole way up? It is! Ooh. Right, whole way up is the belly. So we have the belly, and then we have slippers. Oh, the little slippers. So like so, and then maybe like there, and maybe like a little fluff around them or something. I don't know what they look like. They look fluffy. Yeah, they go fluffy around the rim. Okay, go like a little fluffy with them then. Like so. Make them nice and fluffy. And then we have the hair, which looks a little odd right now, but it's for good reason. We need the glasses. I probably have to remove the hair to draw those, because otherwise I'm going to get confused. They are, what kind of glasses are they? Okay, cool. Honestly, it's good to have one standard pair of glasses, because a lot of people have a more standard pair of glasses, and I don't think we had a standard pair. So a more standard pair. I will say I don't join them to the ears because my ears are too high up. The way that I drew character is kind of high up, so glass is just free floating, but also that really helps with rigging, so I am not mad about this. This actually only helps me. There you go, get that across there, and then guinea pig. We'll draw us on a separate layer again. Oh. I kind of want, because they're like little potato, but they have got little leggies. So I want like, they're holding on. There you go. Holding on. And getting fluffy. And then little potato. And then maybe make them a little more fluffy. They're very potato right now. Make them more fluffy. And then what I kind of want is you can see the body, like behind. Like you can see a little fluffy body like there. So they're kind of like more on the outskirts of the shoulder. They're more on the outskirts of the shoulder, but they are. There they are. Adding to the shoulder bodies. Shoulder pig. Oh dear. You want to stretch? Hey Haley, we can absolutely stretch. Absolutely. Honestly, I did say I was going to go for 4 hours today. So what I will say is we might do a bit of a stretch, and then we might do Discord art share and then end for the day, just so I'm ending within 4 hours. Oh, adorable guinea pig with that pumpkin. Oh dear. Oh, I should also save. You are right. Save, thank you. Oh, And have a lovely lurk, Haley. How long do you think we're going to stay? Oh, not that long. Yeah, 4 hours is the goal. It's literally just because if I need to do anything with this scanner, everything here closes so early. Like, literally that's it. Like, if we need to, like, rely on the post office, they close at like 4. So sometimes earlier if they fancy. So yeah, I need to end a little bit earlier just so that I can test the stuff with the printer, replace the ink, and if that doesn't work, I still have time to go down the post office before they close. I just need to scan one document. Literally, that's it. We're ending the stream as we started it. It's me yelling about this goddamn scanner. I need to scan one document. And because my printer says it doesn't have full ink, we changed the ink a couple months ago. I've been using it during October, it's fine. There's plenty of ink in the machine. It is more than halfway full on both color and black and white. Like, it has got plenty of ink in it. And yet, because it is not full of ink, it can't scan. And like, again, I'm not scanning to print. I'm scanning to like put it in an email and send it. So like, I'm not even scanning it. Maybe I'd understand if I was trying to print, but I'm not trying to print. So I don't know why it's so mad. And it wants us to replace the ink. Also, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. Good morning. They just love to rage baiting everyone. They do. All right. I think we have plans. We have plans for this one. Many plans. They can look a little odd right now because they're all laid on top of each other. However, plans. I might also just really quickly off stream take some of the other wigs and just make sure they fit underneath that hood, because some of our wigs are wider than others and I just want to make sure everything fits in the hood, and if it does I can make it a bit smaller. But to make sure that we like it, we should double it across. Go duplicate that layer and make sure this is flat, and then flip it over here. There we go. Cute. Cute, except the face is a little scary. God, I do think the hood might be slightly wide. 2 seconds. Let me just combine everything that needs to be combined really quickly. I feel like the hood might be slightly wide. Maybe just a little bit, you know? Like, is it very funny? Yes. But we could probably go a bit thinner with it. Yeah, more like that. Just a little thinner, because it was a lot. Oh, they're pretty. How's it going? It's good. We're actually just about to do Discord art chat. I unfortunately have to go a little bit less long day, a little bit of a shorter stream, just because of sorting out some printer shenanigans behind the scenes. Would you believe? The printer fighting back. I know, surprising. Printers make it even big. No. We could always have it on a slider where you can make it big. Oh my god, the 2 little guinea pigs staring at each other. That's kind of precious. That's kind of precious. Oh my god, their little faces. It's like, oh. I feel like printers can smell fear. I'm not afraid of them. I will say, but you might be right, to be honest. You know what, I would agree with you, but also I'm not afraid. I'm just pissed. Oh, the little piggos are conspiringly. Ah, 2 of the same piggies make them look like shoulder pads. Shoulder pad pigs. Oh my god, cute. All right. I'm gonna save this here, and then we are gonna do Discord art share. For anyone who's new here, Discord art share is basically at the end of the stream we have a little look at all the art the community's been making. So it's not just me. It's not just my art all day. And we'll nip into here. They've just been looking at like the references, so don't worry about this. I can see we've got some stuff posted. If anybody does need the link to the Discord, anyone can post. I will say though, if you post after the stream, it won't. You won't be featured. Obviously, we're going for it now. But yeah. That being said, our next stream now is on Thursday. So if you missed Discord Art Share today and you wanted to join it, next one's Thursday. So it's only a couple days away. That being said, starting in general crafts. Oh, the shield I made for my photo booth. It's the straight ally flag, and the text in Latin says, "Go through me first." Sammy, that's so sweet. Oh my gosh. I feel like people don't make nice things with the ally flag very often. Like, no offense, it's kind of normally always quite ugly, but this honestly looks really good. It does look like a medieval shield. Like, that's kind of vibey. Oh my god. Wait, let me get this shout out because, again, shouting out the people that make these things, that's really cool. That's really cool. The text looks really good. It definitely got that, like, what do you call it? Have you ever seen, like, a historical reenactment kind of vibes? Yeah, very cool. Also, a Jinx cosplayer, not me, using your fish bones! Wow. Wow, the lighting on that is so good. It's so well done. Like, it's like the eye, the lights inside, the fact like having it reflecting off the cosplayer looks really, really good. That's a really cool set as well. Like, that's a proper arcane-ish set. That's really cool. That's a really cool. I love the collaborative vibes of it as well. Like, you have the cosplayer, Sammy, who made the prop, the background and everything, the photographer. Like, I love the collaborative nature of cosplay with stuff like that. That's really, really cool. Really, really cool. Weapon big. Well, fish bones is a big weapon, a big prop. But yeah, it does look really good. It's very satisfying, and I bet it's one of those props where if you mount it on your wall in your home, it's just gonna look great. Like, that is the thing. I am not big into making props normally because I do needlework, beading, all that kind of stuff. But the positive of making cosplay props is you can mount them on your walls. And that is pretty cool. Wow. Really impressive. Really, really impressive, Sammy. They look lovely. Lovely. Both of them. Very cool props. Oh, that's so cute, Star. A tiny teacup for Teacup. Oh my god, the teacup plush. Alright. Sips. If you haven't checked out Star, he's a very talented cosplayer, and both of these cosplayers stream on Twitch. You can go watch both of them, and they're both very talented. I also like that me and Star, we have the same octopus. My one's just a bit bigger. Oh dear, my one's a big fella. He's large. It's the same, like, look. It's the same guy. He turns inside out also, but he's just big. He's just big boy. Oh dear, that is so cute though. Oh my gosh, I love the little rim on it as well. I love the little base on the bottom too. Very heckin' cute. Very heckin' cute, Star. I bet Teacup's gonna love this. Hell yeah. Star also does do commission, right? For making custom plushies and stuff like that. Again, Star, sorry, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe you're still open for commissions? If memory serves, and if I am wrong, just tell me. Do we have a tea? I've got a lot of tea. Oh my god. Yeah, go on. We'll just go for the standard tea. A standard tea. Hell yeah. Very heckin' nice, Star. If we nip down now to the art category, I love the pose. It's like my favorite. Some peaks, sticker pin button designs, the progress on the Ghost Pokemon print, some labuburators. Just look at them, they're working so hard. 3 doodles I did yesterday in exchange for money. Hell yeah. Alright, well, let's have a little look. That's a very cute peek. I also just love the pose as my favorite. Whenever me and Shiny are like high up on a cliff, it's the one that I go for. It's just the every time. Oh dear. I had them closed. You had them closed now, but you hope to open them again in the summer. That's so. Oh yeah, because of school, I'm assuming, and stuff like that. Very fair. Very, very fair. Oh, let me get the Zombody shout out while we're looking at Zombody art as well. People. Oh no. That's Zombo2. Not quite right. Zomboti. There we go. Hell yeah. Oh. Oh dear, hell yeah, so cute. I love this one as well. The Pokemons. Oh my god, these are so cute. These are so cute. So cute. That looks so good as well. The colouring on that is so nice. Very heckin' nice on both. I love how all those colours look. I love how the sticker looked as well. Like, it really shines nicely, all this work on the stickers. And then you have the Labubus with jobs. You have little fast food worker Labubu. You have artist Labubu. You've got business worker Labubu. Oh, that's really cute. That's very cute. That's a very nice piece. Like a nice character piece, I'm assuming. Either character or like person piece. Portrait. That's what it is. That's a nice portrait. A nice portrait. And then, oh, is this Lovey? Is this Lovey? Mahapsy? This feels very Lovey to me. If this isn't Lovey, then someone else Lovey needs to be. Stop biting me, I'm bad at maths! Wait, what happened? There must be a story behind this one. It's very cute though, I like it. You don't deserve to be bitten for being bad at maths, don't worry. You're allowed to be bad at maths, it's allowed. Oh dear. Hell yeah, very heckin' cool though. Massive well done as well, there's a lot of different artwork here, GG's. If we nip down now, oh my gosh. Burt Reynolds portrait, 12 by 16 inches, oil on box canvas. Burt was my first Hollywood hero when I was a kid. Fast cars and even faster one-liners with his deadpan delivery that was so legendary. I'm so happy with this piece. That's wild, Roscoe. The skin is so good. Roscoe! Roscoe! God damn it! Roscoe's just too good at oil paints. Like, look at this. This is wild. Nice photo. Yeah, I wish Roscoe would stop putting photos in the art category. This isn't where the photos are meant to go, Roscoe. Oh my god, these photos. This is just photography. Photography. This shouldn't be. I thought it was a photo. Yeah. It's not a photo. It's oil. It's oil on canvas. Like, how wild is that? Yeah, Roscoe was doing loads of landscapes before, but they've recently been switching gears and doing more portraits, and they're fantastic. Really, really impressive. And oil is a difficult paint. Oil paints are nasty. They're hard to work with. And yeah, I love to spot the art comparatively between Roscoe and painting. Yeah. I'm always really glad Roscoe also shows, like, I think it in an environment with other things, because it really does. Like with any traditional art, like when you have it in an environment, it makes it feel a lot more real, which is really, really cool. Yeah, very, very cool. As always, Roscoe, like incredibly impressive artwork. G, heckin' G. Looks lovely. Looks lovely. I also like that you take pictures with your art. I don't know. This is really wholesome. It's just like really wholesome about like taking pictures with the art that you make. I don't know. I like it. It gives me joy. All right. Pippi. Jesus, this is a difficult poster. There is so much, wow, so much detail here. Sorry. Official Wondrous World poster. Font was made by Shifty Blue. It includes over 15. That is a huge character piece, Pippia. My gosh. Right, for anyone who doesn't do art, this might not make as much sense to you, but basically, the more characters you have in a piece, the difficultier it is, because you have so many different color schemes. You know, it's a lot of character interactions, and character interactions are difficult. And then to have so many character interactions, it's a lot to consider. Like the composition of it makes it a lot harder. The font is also lovely. Shifty's done a wonderful job with that. Very heckin' nice. Oh my gosh, it looks really good though. I like that every single character has a space, and like, you know, they don't feel like you've highlighted one character over the others. It all feels quite balanced as far as like, my eye goes around the canvas and looks at them all individually rather than being forced into one space, which I think looks really, really nice. It gives maximalism with this piece, but it fits the crazy vibe of the campaign. Yeah, and the circus vibes and all that kind of stuff, because circus is very maximalist, so it's like, you're not wrong. Really? Pippia come back? Pippia streaming? Pippia streams? Pippia art streams? Maybe? Mayhapsy? That would be very exciting. That would be very, very exciting. Hell yeah. GG's, Pip. These looks are fantastic. That's like not an easy piece to make, and they look really good. Oh, and no, my two latest lecture doodles. I need something to occupy my hands. I've heard of these before. I've heard of people doing this before. I think even back when I was in uni, like 10 years ago, I remember people doing stuff like this. Lecture drawings. So yeah, something to keep your hands busy so that you can actually listen better. Again, it doesn't work for everyone, but for the people that it does work for, you end up with these sketchbooks of like, this is what I saw a lot of, was black and white, and I just think it's really cool. It's really, really cool. It's just something that your hands will do while you're listening, and so you end up with a lot of very abstract pieces, and it's like you'll just have a book of them, and I think it's really cool. It's not something that I can do. I can't split my brain like that to listen better. With drawing and stuff. Unfortunately, I wish I could, because I would love to have a sketchbook of like lecture doodles by the end, but yeah, I can't. My brain doesn't work like that. But again, for the people whose brains do work like this, it's really cool. It's really, really cool. You did a commission of a piece? Nice. Hell yeah, Pip. Hell yeah. Gotta enable. You're true. Gotta enable her. Oh, well, we can do that. We can enable one of us. Imagine the old teacher we talked about getting one of these and demanding arting to stop. It's like, yeah, no, this is, again, it helps. It helps people focus and stuff. It's like I think it is a proven science thing. Not for all brain types, but for certain brain types, this really, really helps. And again, at the end, you get a really, really cool thing that I don't know, just a really cool selection of art is really, really cool. So yeah, GG's Noor. All right, we'll be nipping down now to knitting and crochet. Oh, it's a little hard to show because it's getting pretty big, but working on this while I have breaks at school, been super nice. I might finish it this new year. Star, that is gorgeous. That is so detailed and so pretty and so neat. My gosh. Yeah, so that looks like quite a fine yarn. I can imagine this being a really big project that takes a while, but like, that's really, really nice. Really, really nice. Very pretty. God, that's so neat. Just so incredibly neat in there. Wow. Wow. Like whenever it does get done, I look forward to seeing it because that's very nice. That's very nice. Hell yeah. Very, 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 very pretty. Just sparkles. All of the sparkles. And purple heart. Yeah. Oh, one more in art, is it? One more in art. I'm gonna try and redraw this piece from 2017. This was also on the 3DS. Was this using the Disney thing again? Oh dear. Hell yeah. I love that you date your art. I wish I'd done this. I genuinely. This is like, if you're new to art, start dating it because oh my gosh, even if you don't love the piece, it really helps if you want to do like redraws in the future, like having dated art. This looks really cool though. It is wild that you do this on the 3DS. But it's still really cool. It's still, like, if anything, just makes it cooler. And good luck with your redraw when you end up doing it. That's very cool. Oh, we have got something in photography. Oh, wait, I need to do the recreation shout out as well. Sorry. Behind. Bought these for myself at the con. I mean, is this Magic School Bus? Is this a Magic School Bus dress? Oh my God. That's very cool. That's very cool. But what I saw already, this is a hairpin. That is such a cool hairpin. Oh my gosh. Really cool. Wait, Noel Larson's stamped them. I never did. I never dated my work and I regret it. I also chucked away most of my work and I also regret some of that. But I've always been a just bin it kind of person. I never kept my work. I never took pictures of it. I didn't have social media until I started Twitch, basically, because I never posted my art online because I never really felt the want to. I've always been quite a private person with my art. And so, yeah, I never dated any of it or any of that. This is all very new now to me of dating and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I always dated everything with my colouring pages, which is a really good habit to get into. Can't wait. It's a giveaway item. It's like, oh, I see, for point of pride. Hell yeah, Star. Hell yeah. And yes, and it's purple. Oh my gosh. That's really cool. That's really cool. I'm glad you got some good finds at the heckin' convention. And then, whenever we can, we like to finish the Discord out share with pets and animals. Oh my god. Oh, a little slightly different pet or animal, but I still love them. They're still keeping you company. Look at the little pet animal. Aww, look at them. They're companion. They keep you company. Oh, you also did it on special dates, and I did that. Reminder of the special day. Very sensible. Yeah, I don't know that I ever did that, but I get the vibes for sure. They're so tiny. They are so tiny. We attempted some Halloween photos. The first one, we had Archie and Felix. The second, we had Monty and Gizmo. So cute. Oh, they can barely, they're like, me, look at me. Oh dear, not the pumpkin, only me. Did they eat the pumpkin? Well, some bonus crunchies. Maybe. Oh, little void pig. Void pig, what do you see? What are your thoughts? What thoughts are going through the void pig? Is the void pig? Void pig, are you there? He just stares off into the distance. Archie wanted to eat the pumpkin, yeah. Void Pig, Felix not so much. Oh my god, I love this bit. He's just staring, he's just staring, he's just happy to be there. There is not a brain cell. Like, he's just there. It's like, fella, are you there? Are you there? You want to eat something? You're like putting it in his mouth, and he's just like, eh. Eh. Oh my god. That's so cute. That is so cute. Thank you for the video. Thank you. A blessing. A blessing upon this stream. I don't know what that is, but I should. I should know. Oh dear. Thank you. Thank you. Delivery! Ding dong! Delivery! Oh dear. Thank you. Thank you everyone who submitted art for the Discord art share. As always, I really, really appreciate it. Our next stream now, I will say, that is going to be us done for the day. We're about 15 minutes off, but it's about as long as I wanted to go. So next stream now will be on Thursday. Thursday, we're doing Goblin. We're back to Goblins. So if you missed Goblins and Goblin vibes, we are back to Goblins. I will continue working on this behind the scenes and just getting some more layers in and stuff like that. So we keep chipping away, but the next thing that we're working on stream will just be the Goblins, just because I want to get that done. I want to get it done. I want to send the person who's getting the Goblin, so they're not waiting any longer. You know, all the good stuff. All the good stuff. That being said, if you're around, stick around, because we're going to send you all over to another Sweet Bean. I'm actually going to send you over to Banoffee today, because I've not rated them for a while. They're also doing digital art, so the art vibes can continue. They're a very, very sweet bean. A very, very sweet bean. 2 seconds as well. Yeah, just as a heads up, Banoffee uses pronouns they, Faye. So they or Faye. But yeah, we're going to be sending you over there. And they also have a very, very cool model. They had a model reveal recently. It's very dessert themed. If you like dessert themed vibes, you'll get hungry there, but it is really cool. You'll get hungry, but the stream is worth it, I promise. Would you like some raid calls? Would you like some raid calls? We can get that one. We get you that one as well. A couple of raid calls, some way of sending some hype to another channel. And yeah, we'll be back on Thursday doing Goblins. Hopefully, well, to be fair, if everything doesn't work with the scanner later today, I have tomorrow off, so I have tomorrow to fix this. And worst comes to worst, I will just go down the post office and pay money and scan one item, which feels stupid, but I'll do it if I have to. But hopefully we can get that fixed today. Oh dear. Otherwise, thank you everyone for keeping me company. Thank you everyone for posting the Discord art share as always. Thank you for the huge hype train earlier for the people. It was like first thing on stream, but thank you for the huge hype train earlier. And I hope everyone who got emotes from that enjoys your emotes for the rest of the month. Thank you so much. And yeah, I'll see you on Thursday. I'll see you on Thursday for Goblins. Have a lovely, lovely time over with Banoffee. I think you will. I think you will. I think you have a fantastic